Welcome back to TND VR. This is number 80. If you don't know what happened last time, well, that sucks, because I don't either. Ha! Fucker! What you gonna do now? Oh, Astroplane shenanigans. Oh yeah, Armore's back. Woo!
Woo!
He ain't looking good. Also,
Scout isn't though.
What?
Scout isn't though.
Who needs a
An important question.
You're an
it given-
important question.
Is the +2 to my con a +2 to the modifier or to the overall stat?
Stat. It's always
So
stat.
okay, so it's just giving me a +1 to the modifier then.
Yeah.
Okay. Good to know.
No, it's giving you a +2. Just
A lot of the other things this shield does is stuff that I can already do without it.
Anywho, as we drift back into scene, we are just leaving the area of which we see a falling away storm. We've just recently had an encounter with a familiar bovine face who split into a slightly more abnormal, abstract type creature, of which welcomed us to this mannequin-esque figure who seemed a bit broken in the head. Weren't there no dare but in the brain. As slowly the fight unraveled, we watched as their figure and form morphed and changed until they took on a familiar form, Armor. Soon the battle came to a close. People are one heavy rock shock to dead.
hi, TK.
Hi, TK.
Yeah.
Together, everyone starts to drift off in direction of...
Well, we do more than drift off. He grabbed our rope and fucking jettisoned us towards where we're going.
Yep.
You said we were gonna literally be getting there at the start of this session.
You'll be getting...
Already?
As we're drifting forward, Armor does start to slow down a bit as pieces of his armor start to chip and chink off with his degrading. As we drift, we see these tendril creatures just flying past, heading towards the direction of the fight that occurred. We also see a bit off. Well, TK.
Yeah.
You see a bit off the path a flying ship drifting through the astral.
That's
Hi,
probably
Scout.
good.
Nutters knows this because of our link and immediately tells him just do not pay attention to anything outside of where we're going. So warning, do not do it.
Nutter's looking in the general direction of where he sees the ship. You see nothing. There is no ship.
Alright, again, I'll reiterate, nobody pay attention to anything going on around us.
Or
I'm gonna
what?
close my eyes and just at that warning and just focus.
Head
Yeah,
empty. Take the nap.
I tell everybody, just close your eyes and remember the image that I showed you.
Wait, what image did he show us?
Dead dog.
I gave everybody an image from my vision of the body of the god floating in space.
TK,
It
has
looked
you...
like, imagine, have you ever seen a picture of a mountain range that looks like a man laying down when it's
No.
in profile? Like, imagine a mountain range where when you look at the peaks and the valleys of it, it makes the perfect outline of a man laying. That's what this looks like. It looks like a man-shaped mountain range just floating in the astral plane.
Sort of, yeah. As
Hi, Scout.
you close your eyes, TK, you specifically start to hear these sounds of whispering and the sound of waves crashing on a boat.
No. I'm trying to tune that shit out. I do not need death to interrupt me right now.
Do you not have the ring of mind shielding?
What Ring of Nine shielding?
Hydra, should I roll my timetable?
You should roll your timetable
I should probably roll that.
and tell
You
us how it
know.
manifests.
0748. Okay, let me find this.
Tell us how it goes.
Okay. That's gonna be fun because that will be 0.
Sorry, that's what I was asking, TK. I wasn't sure if you were
I'll
in
send
that
them all to
party
you.
or not.
You're the only person who has a. one of
That's
those
oh,
things.
so that was from a long time ago.
Oh,
then,
that is
okay.
an old thing. Yes, yes. That's back when you and Ravel fought the Illithid and turned his brain into 7 rings. You both got
Right.
one. You both got 1 ring, and the rest went to Mantic Titty Smithy, of which he sold off.
Because I've kept mine. That's been very handy.
You and Ravel both have yours. TK,
Yes.
how much health do you have?
28.
Hi, Jack. Look at the second effect I sent you.
Yes, ma'am. TK, you hear your own voice kind of whispering into your own ear saying, I can protect us. Don't worry. You just have to let me in.
I am not letting someone in.
You're not
No.
gonna let you're not
No.
gonna let yourself in.
I don't trust whatever this voice is. I think this is some sort of trick.
It's
Actually, we would all hear it because we're all telepathically connected.
Just TK.
because bullshit.
Just TK.
Just TK. Good
Ooh.
reasons.
I guess
Who's
I have
the- who's the-
concentration or something to avoid getting distracted. By
Oh,
this.
that's a fucked up one. Oh no.
Yeah,
Uh,
given where we are.
Who's the first person you see? Who's the
Okay,
target?
1 second. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to roll based on how many people are here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I will make a roll D10, ignoring 10. Bertle is 9. Okay. 9. It's Bertle.
Tupa.
So I see Tupa.
Is Bertle here?
Bertle's not
No.
here.
Okay. You guys watch
wa-
as this sort reroll because Bertle wasn't here.
Okay, I will roll a D8 then.
Thank you.
5.
Who's that?
1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, Sun.
Draco. You watch as this sort of. Do you want to explain it, West, or should I?
I think you.
Drago taking a nap as he's being dragged along for the ride.
So you guys watch as this sort of raven's mantle appears over Draco in a sort of shaded-esque figure, just as if shadow in the area drapes down onto Draco in this avian figure. It softly whispers. It softly whispers of ill intentions, threats, and failed opportunity.
Drago's gonna wake up like,
Drake.
So-
You wake up and you see this soft, shadowy smog around you.
I'm looking at it as I'm hearing the whispers. So, life in general.
Draco, at any point this session, I can force you to fail 1 save. Or check. Anywho.
Hi, Jack.
Yep.
Also, for the second one,
That is the second. Oh.
no, the third one. Everyone sees that, right? Because of where we are?
Yeah.
Okay. That's fun.
Oh, that is fun. As you guys are also flying, you watch as these eyeball creatures start appearing, opening out of the darkness, looking at you, and starting to fly alongside you.
Like, I still have my eyes freaking closed.
Huh.
Does calm mind prevent this?
I'm trying to just tune out the freaking voice.
Hi, Jack. I've got a question. That's very
Mm.
important.
I have 2/3 of an answer.
Alright, well, this one's gonna be fully up to you because I've looked and there's literally nothing to say about this other than, we've already established time and space don't exist. When you're moving in the astral plane, you're not actually moving.
You kind of are.
Right, so can I just cast a globe of invulnerability around us and still be moving towards where we're going because we're not actually moving?
No, the globe stays in a root space.
Right, but so are we. Space is moving around us.
You're technically moving through space.
Okay.
It's
I guess that-
it's
like
the
I said,
perception of
it-
space is it's the perception of that an immovable object and unstoppable force are the same thing from different views. That's the view of how it is.
Relativity is
It's
just.
relativity here. So yes, technically you're not moving, but yes, you are moving. So the globe would drift back. It would not stay with you.
Alright, just figured I'd ask. 'Cause that's really the only thing I can do right now, because I've already used my staff.
As off, we see a large, rock-ish body. This sort of, it's sort of like the size of a moon in shape, with a more diamond-peering bottom. We see that it's adorned with golden arcs that fall and break into the rock, decayed and decrepit. We see what probably could have been a beautiful, prosperous place, left to rot, decay, and forget. You see your target.
Is the map broken? I'm trying to roll in D20 and it's not working.
It's slash, not exclamation point.
It was usually exclamation point.
Yes, it's broken. It's slash now.
No.
Okay, then don't use slash. How do you think I got it to work last night?
No, it's just broken. Only if you were.
I just rolled a d20 and rolled a nat 1.
Oh yeah, it's slash.
Just
It's
no.
slash right now. Yeah, it just is.
It is what it is.
It is
I
what
said
it
it was
is.
slash.
Yeah, it's slash now. Well, anywho,
I tried.
did you succeed?
No. I failed to roll a 1d1.
As we drift towards this figure, Armor slowly goes into a crawling halt. And the armor figure seems to be... You see the purplish aura inside of him fluctuates in light as if he was kind of in a pant, breathing heavily. We're here. Are you ready?
My boy.
My boy.
No, it's my boy. You're stealing my joke. It's my boy.
No, it's my boy. Actually, you're stealing my joke.
I guess he did call Armor his boy before Sam ever said anything about his boy.
Sam is the superior character. We all know this. He is smarter.
Exactly, that means he's better.
He's
You're
smartest kobold in tribe. so he is
Exactly.
better.
You're stealing my joke that I let you steal.
You're stealing the joke that I originally stole from you and then copyrighted. Yeah.
As we see floating in the abyss that is the astral.
Sam.
Sam! Roll initiative! No. But yes, everyone do roll initiative for me really quick.
Oh,
I might have to re-roll. Unless you want to keep the test roll I was doing.
Okay, I'm still inverting my dice.
Yep.
So,
Do I use that roll that I was trying to test the dice on, or do I re-roll?
Well, that was just a test roll. Roll your initiative.
Yeah.
I am rolling.
so,
14.
so our intelligence is swapped.
Your dexterity is now your wisdom. But for you,
16.
Joe, you use the higher one and add a +1 to the mod.
Oh wait, we can use our wisdom instead.
Your dexterity is replaced by your wisdom, and your strength, your intelligence.
Oh, that slightly changes things.
Why in the dice rolling?
It's slash roll, not exclamation mark.
Hey, Jack, look at initiative.
32. Okay.
My initiative sucks balls.
What is it?
13. 13. 15.
That gives me an
6,
extra
32.
+1 to my initiative.
Yeah.
My initiative
Slash don't work either.
was...
Slash ain't working either.
Did you?
Okay, I have
I'm
done
gonna
the
try
math.
doing it.
Initiative chat time.
You do slash, then you click the Dice Maiden when it comes up with all the options, and then you choose it.
Oh, look at
For me.
Scout. Are
When
you
did we
sure?
change it? I like the other one better.
It's broken right now.
No, I think it just changed it because it's
Nice.
the same dice
I
roll.
got a natural 19. That makes it a 28.
Nice.
Write it.
Oh,
Through, it's slash, not exclamation point.
you guys were trying to tell me.
It's the third person. Just
Distracted. I'm sick today.
I can hear it.
then
Yay.
stop being sick.
Skill issue.
Kill issue.
Plus ratio. Hmm.
You guys hear me?
Talking about it's like, oh, it's broken.
No, can I hear you?
Bro, your aim's so bad you can't even catch a cold.
Yoru,
Again.
you slash roll, then click the
Click
Dice Maiden,
and
then
type it.
write 1d20 or
Oh,
just d20.
I'm sorry.
It's all your fault.
First, you gotta type in 1d20, then exit it,
Hey.
then type in slash. Then...
Okay, so I'm gonna do something that's gonna really disrupt things a little bit, probably, but
Oh,
That's fine.
hey,
I'm
there
gonna
you
use my hat
Do a little trolling.
and teleport the party to the service of the god.
You want to teleport?
Don't know.
Seems like a bad idea, my friend.
Alright, fuck yeah.
Well, I mean, we could see it, so it's literal 100%. It's within sight, and I can teleport everybody.
Yeah. Make a wisdom saving throw with disadvantage, my
Because
friend.
this is my big hat of charisma.
Yeah, make a whiz save with disadvantage there.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me give
Jack?
him my bardic inspiration.
Too late!
There you go.
Hi, Jack.
I have bardic inspiration already.
You've
He
already
does.
used it.
No, I did not. He gave me
Used it
another
last
one that I
session.
never used.
I gave him 2. He never used the second one.
Yeah, I never used it.
It's technically a magical effect. But I
That
like
just
your
happened.
reasoning,
that
so
just
I'll
happened.
allow it.
It did just happen.
Well, it's been a period of time. It's not-
Technically, it still just happened because the astral plane's time is so slow.
Okay, just because you used that reasoning, no, you don't have it anymore. I was going to allow it, but fuck you.
Come on, you know I was kidding.
Anywho, yeah, I'll allow some reasoning. I'll say you're catching the end of it. I'll allow it.
I'll allow it. You get a quarter disadvantage now.
It's still
Jack,
disadvantage, but you get a detail.
It literally says that I have a 100% chance of success if the teleportating site.
You do have a
if I can
100%
see it.
chance, Tech. You do have a 100% chance. This isn't for seeing if the teleport is successful. This is just against addiction. Doesn't matter if it's a magic item. Magic is magic.
Hi, Jack.
No.
You seem to have forgotten me again.
Fuck you.
When and where?
This
Illegal!
Friday. It's Friday because Sam seems to be into that shit.
Are you
Right.
fucking me?
Right. Well, I also want to point out that the minute that we're on the body of the dead god, I only have to be there for a moment.
And also,
It's not like I have
someone-
to eat the whole thing. I literally just have to like ingest some of it.
What did
Son-
you roll? What did you
I-
roll, West?
I accidentally just rolled a d20 by accident.
So it's a nat 20. we'll
I
go
don't
with
know
that.
what I rolled it for. I didn't even roll it for anything. I just accidentally rolled it because I was just rolling a dice because I accidentally clicked my
We're
mouse
just
going
gonna.
down.
What's your total? Plus the. What's your plus mod on wisdom?
I rolled a 13 for my
We're gonna use that
initiative.
20. But what's your plus mod?
+5.
Plus 5, so 25. So you're just below 9. There you go, Wes.
Easy.
Easy.
And also, Sun Hydra can only 1 year apart, so no. Technically speaking, it's not.
Oh yeah, that's true. No,
Illegal.
it's not.
That is very illegal.
It's not.
Oh, sorry, I never put my stuff in the thing.
Sounds like a skill issue, honestly.
Oh,
Anywho,
using a water latte, aren't
there
you?
it is. Because it's a fun word. There you go, Lynch. Okay.
You know what else is a fun word?
What did you get on that wisdom save?
Who's all rolling?
You.
Just
Just
me?
you, bro.
Just you.
Okay, hold on.
Because you use magic.
Because you used magic.
Imagine using magic.
Why am I in there twice?
Why are you asking so many questions?
Okay. I'm alright with that.
You're just seeing double. Trust me. That's all. You're sick, fam.
Okay.
That's all.
I got 8.
Oh, fuck.
That's better.
Hijack
Scout.
Oh, wait,
no.
wait. What about the,
Add 1d10.
wait. I was about to say, because I did declare I was going to use it.
Yep, you did declare. I therefore do declare.
Then you suck.
A D10, you say?
1d10.
An 8. So that's a 16.
Roll the d20 one more time just in case it's lower. It's a disadvantage. Okay. I don't think it'll be lower than a 7, but hey, might as well check. Roll one more d20 for us, Dev.
I'm working on it.
Alright, yeah. Okay. 16.
The same thing.
So you're a tick towards addiction, but as it floods out even through a magic item, it's a wonderful feeling. As you guys appear on this mass, you
And
see...
see Nutter standing there with a fork and knife in his hand.
Yes.
With a big, with this really, really creepy grin on his face.
Why are you being creepy, Nutters?
As you all appear, you hear a voice. May I ascertain what you are doing?
Oh no.
Following a crazy squirrel?
This is a guarded space.
We're winning.
We're winning!
Nutter
We're
is
doing what is called pulling a
Dare
Charlie
you
Sheen.
set feet upon my lordly idol? What be this meaning?
Hey, hijack.
Nutter wants to know what god this is, so what do I need to roll? Arcana?
Yep.
That's it. Plus 22. Do I even need to roll?
No, don't make this roll. You won't know. The fact that these are lost gods is the reason why they are lost gods.
Right.
You will not know.
Then Nutters is gonna step up since he's the reason why everybody's here and explain to him exactly what
end of the
he's
multiverse
trying to
situation.
achieve and that he's not planning on taking any more than is necessary to save the multiverse from complete destruction.
I do not care.
And ask
I do not
and-
care for your multiverse. My lone goal in life is protecting my goddess, Vanthar, god of foresight and intuition.
who will no longer exist if there is no one left to worship.
The
She
Astro...
will be floating right here with you.
He's already floating here. The fact that he is here... Your words are hollow, intruder. The fact that they are here already proves nigh that they have been forgotten. But I alone, as the last existing knight, will personally make due to the fact that if I figure out how to leave here, I will return them back to the lordly purchase. You guys see...
What if I make a deal with you?
Dude.
What if I make the deal with you for a trade? I give you what you want, and you help me achieve the goal that we need. Because I have a means to spread the name of any god.
You guys watch as there's a soft wipe of air that blows around unnaturally. As you watch, dust softly kicks up, and you see, perched on a rock, maybe about 30 feet away on an upper area, sits a Death Knight, watching, scowling.
The vessel's gonna look over and say, "Hey!" Wave.
The amount of concern...
He's adorned in golden and platinum attire. And,
I bet he paid full
his-
price.
his chest plate is adorned with this emblem of this male figure, a male figure's head with this wisping hair that drifts backwards in sort of clumps, with their hands over their mouth.
You paid full price for that and got a dude's face on your stuff. That's weird, bro.
He squints at you.
So did the dead god answer me?
It's not the god who's talking to you. It's the Death
Does
Knight.
that count as
No, I'm
business?
talking about me. Did
I
he
know.
answer my
It's-
proposition?
It's the Death Knight who's talking to you.
Ah.
I think, Hijack, he's asking if the Death Knight responded to the trade offer that
Yeah.
He's still listening. You said I'll give you an offer. He doesn't know what the offer is.
Yes. I do not wish to destroy anything. My goal is only to mend.
By destroying.
Yet you come here seeking the power of my lordly.
I don't think he heard your trade request. Or the actual offer you don't put up.
Yes. I only wish a part of his power. And in return, I will return his name to the mortal world.
And how can I believe you? You're an intruder on this space. Unnatural. Non-accord. How can I trust your word be true?
You are... I understand he's a Death Knight, right?
He is a Death Knight.
And then I tell him that I understand what you are. I know you're kind. And I do not expect myself to survive long after the end of this, so I am willing to make a pact. A pact of honor with you.
Squints.
You know your Death Knight stuff well enough to know that that's like a death sentence. If I break the pact, I'll just die, right?
I personally know that.
So, is that enough
Definitely-
to prove my honor? That I'm willing to make a death pact with you?
I do not care much for your life. All I care is for the survivability and the reprisal of my lord. I'm here to protect what little vitality they still retain in such a space. Dare I wish wasted upon you, a mere thrall of some other Pangeon that I cannot dare comprehend or wish to approach in my mental comparability.
Vessel wants to squint at this Death Knight and make a perception check.
What you want to know?
He wants to know if he's a compatible soul. Because you see, it is very arguable that Vessel
Actually, there's
is
no such.
similar
You're
to
on the
Death
astral
Lord.
plane.
There's no such thing as a soul. Well, yes, but no.
Its soul wouldn't be here. It would be somewhere in the physical planes.
Well, you see, I assume that it would be manifested physically here if he's stuck here.
Wait a minute. What
No,
about-
the only things that can manifest here physically
he
right
does
now are our party. That's it. Like,
Hmm.
for real. Like,
It
nothing.
is
Not
the
even.
soul. That's it.
The dead gods are manifested physically here, and we are manifested physically here. Everything else
Ooh.
is here mentally by mental will alone. I could be wrong. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, Jack, but that's the way I understand it.
Well,
Everything here is your soul. That's why it's so dangerous to die here.
Yeah.
Right.
that was my thought as well.
So yeah, if
it
that's
should.
the case, then his soul is not in the vicinity of us.
Oh,
Well, if he is, it is. But no, he's not compatible with you due to the fact that you are a Nexus being.
So he doesn't smell good.
The only thing that smells like you, Vessel, is you. You are alone in this universe.
Oh.
Then I'm just gonna tell
Oh.
him.
Go ahead.
Devlin?
Devlin?
Yes, I'm here.
You stopped speaking? It was that was spooky. It sounded like you crashed, but go ahead. You were saying?
I'm gonna tell him, look, I'm offering you what you want. I do not wish to destroy your god. I am willing to help your god to actually gain prayer again,
He looks
which
at
would
you
build
and he
his
closes
soul
eyes.
back from every tiny bit that I'm needing to take. And I'm willing to make a pact with you that shows that I am going to keep my end of the bargain. If I fail in any way to keep my end of the bargain, then our pact will be broken.
You guys
and
watch as
we'll have
this.
my soul.
You guys watch as this small miniature sun, as he reaches a hand upwards, as the small miniature sun starts to appear above the Death Knight. It's white in its aura, and it is small, and it slowly starts to collapse into itself until it rewarps, and you see just this space like a black hole sucking into itself. And he crushes it down into his hand, and he holds it, and he closes his eyes. You watch as he lets it go. There's this just disperse of magic as his eyes flash silver, and he jumps down at the rock off his rock, down at you, and he takes off his helmet, and you see the skeletal face of the Death Knight, and he looks at you.
Nutters just stands there, unafraid.
He crouches down.
I extend my paw to him.
My name is Holy Knight Avarice.
I have no name, but my friends call me Nutters.
I
I
am the
am
lone protector.
I am known as the Craftsman.
I am the lone protector of the god Vanthar and the resting body.
I will keep my end of the bargain to the best of my ability or die trying.
I know.
This is my oath that I give to you for allowing to do this without conflict, because conflict is what I seek to end, not perpetuate.
You see, there is a sort of conflict in his mind. You see, he doesn't want to do this, but as he is a follower of a god of, as he said, intuition and foresight, you see in his head he's weighing two lesser evils.
Well, I would show him the map for proof that I can do this, but it disappeared, so...
Deal is what you want. Only take what you need, no more.
This I
Yeah.
promise you.
A mere
I only need a
You may
small
only have a
bit.
peon of their power. Take any more, and I will cut you down where you are.
I only need enough to give me control in this world, which is not much.
You
I
watch
do
as
not
he.
wish
You
to
watch as
consume
he.
his- I will not consume what is left of his divinity, that I promise you.
You watch as he peers his hands upward, grabbing at the air as he pulls out. As this lance apparates in his hands, it is golden in design, and he spins it downwards and stabs it into the ground below him. And he twists, and you watch as a small crack forms.
And I'm going to reach my hand down into that crack and let some of the energy start absorbing into me until I feel that I have enough power to cause
As the
change.
slow drain starts, we hear the sound of cackling. You hear the sound of a laughing jackal echo about.
What was that?
Wait, laughing cackling?
A cackling jackal. As
Don't tell me it's fucking space clowns.
Oh no.
No.
We don't have to worry because we're not desecrating anything. We actually have permission.
As
So,
you hear him speak out, Anubis, this quadrant does not need your guidance. It never has and it never will. Stand wary, your friend's in danger.
I continue doing what I'm doing as I...
You find yourself 25% of the progress.
Uh-huh.
You're at 25 the progress.
Hijack.
There's percentages. It's going to take a minute.
Wait, what?
You're at 25% of what you need.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
While I'm continuing to do what I do, I let them know that I am not desecrating this body and have full permission to do what I am doing and to be present here.
I need to know if Vessel's gonna do a stupid.
Okay.
So I sent you DMs.
No. Do not let Vessel do a stupid. For the love
Well, you
of
see, it's
God.
not actually a stupid. It just I think it's a stupid, but it might not be. And it's technically not entirely up to me.
Does he respond?
It's Camelna. You just still hear the laughing jackal echo about. Anubis is watching the group.
So is
Probably
is that my
waiting for us
answer?
to make a mistake.
I'd let the rest of the party know that we're almost done here. Just make sure nothing comes at us until then. As soon as I have what we need, we will be gone.
You guys watch as this tendril slips over Jerome's shoulder as this sort of squid-esque creature slowly peers up as its beak-like jaw rips open to this sort of spiny and puncturing undercarriage as it lets out this squeal of
Hey, Hijack.
Yes, Mega?
I sent in a request.
I've seen it multiple times and I've kept accepting. I'll send you an invite. What do you guys want to do?
I haven't gotten it.
You may have to reload your game. Anyhow.
Well, I can't do anything.
Jerome, it bites into your shoulder.
You can do something.
You can point laugh at Jerome.
Hijack.
Well, I
Yes?
Other
Can I
than
use my
like
reaction to
warning
retaliate?
I can't do jack.
yeah.
I can't cast anything. I
I
can't
just want to punch
fire
it
a
off.
revolver even.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Well, we just clarified at the beginning of the session you have a ring that lets you do
Bitch
stuff.
slap, yeah. Jerome,
So
you
should
take
I have to
1
use-
point of puncturing damage.
And I have to use
Talking about the, like, the whole
intelligence
damage
instead of
they
Yes,
strength, right?
intelligence.
pretty much create a
And
giant.
then
take
wisdom
other
as well,
things to get
because
over.
it's still.
Yeah.
Okay, so,
So as soon as I
plus
start
8.
slinging magic, we're gonna be
So,
pretty much
24.
besieged by a bajillion monsters.
Not
This
immediately.
squid-like creature chatters and chitters as it sucks into Jerome. As Jerome punches it off, he goes flying towards. I need a D8.
It's up here.
Roll it.
It's 7.
Who's that?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Thrill, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Thrill.
Thrill, as the squid-like creature comes spiraling towards you, you watch as its 4 tendrils on its body latch out as its maw opens wide, as you see
Question.
it peering towards
That's
your
it.
face.
Okay.
Quick
I
question.
don't
I'm going to interrupt
die.
you, Thrill.
Time to do some quick firing.
Could I interrupt you, Thrill, to help you?
Yes, please. For the love of
Okay.
God.
Given initiative and battle planner, can I intercept this?
I'll allow it.
Okay. Vessel's intercepting the creature. Right in front of you, Thrill.
You grab it.
With all 4 arms.
1 per tentacle. Yeah, I don't know,
Okay.
Mega, it's not letting me.
Mind if I fan the hammer a bit? To just try and kill this thing before it tries to murder us?
Sure.
Alright, Runic Revolver, let me freaking find its text so I can figure out what I can do.
Well, for
Shoot,
the
this does not have
meanwhile,
psychic damage.
Mega,
Vessel
did you
is
reset your
gonna-
game?
be biting towards
no.
it, and
Reset your game.
it's going to
Alright.
be kind of snipping back at it, so it's kind of responding to its chitter with his own. Ah! I got to you too.
Okay, so, let's see.
I have more
I'm-
limbs than you.
Okay. I'm breathing for a sec and I'm thinking things through. If I remember correctly, cantrips aren't the problem. Leveled spells create the giant beacon that
It's
Yes.
magic in general.
everything
Yeah,
attractive.
cantrips do not
So,
cause a ripple.
so
Mm,
cantrips
Well,
and
cantrips
stuff like my
cause
Runic
a
Revolver,
smaller ripple.
but it wouldn't be big enough to where it'd attract everything within a 5 mile.
It's not like
No.
the 6th level spell that was just cast by Nutters, no. Or 7th.
Oh, so we're already kind of in a situation.
I
That's what-
mean,
yeah, that's why those things are here. But the point is that if y'all can just protect me for just another action or 2, we can not worry about it.
Okay, and I have a ring that can turn magical damage into psychic damage.
well, before you
So
do
can
that,
I
TK.
slide
Yeah, you
Yes.
can, but basically, as soon as you get your first shot in, you watch as it turns into a dark smoke, disappearing. You guys see in the distance these 2 large, sheeming orbs come into view as they glint off with this purplish light. And slowly coming closer into view, into proximity, a giant figure.
Oh, this... You've got to be kidding me.
1 sec.
Can we just have this plane not trying to kill us? 5 minutes.
Well, for one, these things would try to desecrate the gods, so the Death Knight and Ra would both be helping.
Well, at least we got that going for us.
So y'all are just dealing with spillover. Because these things will definitely try to desecrate the god.
You see this
I think we should
gargantuan creature. A single large eye above a mouth filled with sharp teeth.
Oh, beholder.
And you see these large, crab-like claws that peer off of thick, meaty arms. Their body sort of serpentine in sense, completely adorned in spikes. And you see as its lower half strands infinitely into the distance.
Can I cast while I'm
You
drawing
can't.
energy? Okay.
You see, approaching from the distance, an astral dreadnought.
Who else in this party uses magic regularly?
TK.
Other than me?
Yeah, other than TK.
Vessel
Mega.
uses magic relatively
Rob.
often.
Draco, Tupa, Vessel, Rob.
Basically everyone but me and Scout.
Yes.
Yeah.
Me too.
It's my main source of damage.
I've never been able to use a melee weapon in this campaign.
No melee, just spells.
Just spells. And by the way, all the spells I've cast, I'm pretty sure I haven't hurt anybody yet.
You know what? I'm gonna with my other hand, which is still holding my staff, which is always on me. Y'all have never seen me without it. And I'm about to reach over and pass it off to TK and tell him I expect it back.
Can you let it go?
He'll have to attune to it.
That's gonna take way too long.
Really?
Yeah. We don't have the time to do a tuning.
You see, the problem is you can attune to items over a long rest, which is not something you can do here.
Right. It was worth a shot. It would
So
give the ability to cast cantrips infinitely.
Can't you cast cantrips infinitely?
Yeah.
Infinite cantrips.
Of any class.
Yeah.
Of any class.
Okay. Now you're specific.
As you
Because
hear
that's
off,
cantrips infinitely is kind
If
of what
that's what your
cantrips
staff can do, can you fix that kind of feature into my revolver? Because that'd be pretty cash money if we survive.
Actually, I probably could.
you probably could cash it into a rune of sorts. It'd be of a specific class, but yeah.
Still.
Oh. Now that I'm no longer... You said the other creature disappeared, right?
Yes, but now
So-
you see something more threatening approaching. A
Okay.
gargantuan figure, an astral dreadnought, as it is rapidly approaching the on-current spot.
Actually, I'll look up at the Death Knight who's standing right there next to us, watching me, I'm assuming, and tell him, you know, I'm already oathbound to you. If I take more than I need, I will instantly die. So,
He's not watching you. He's watching the creature approach.
right, I'll let him know that there is no need for him to guard over me anymore. I am oathbound to him.
This was gonna
So
quickly
if he
turn
would like
everyone else's
to
day. Should I
aid
grab its
my
attention?
friends in dispatching these things, it would be truly grateful. That we would be truly grateful.
He doesn't seem to move. He doesn't seem to budge as he just stands there watching the dreadnought.
Vessel's gonna kind of gesture to everybody and say, "Should I grab its attention and direct it
No.
elsewhere?" I am offering to be a distraction. As we are merely trying to buy time in a land without it.
I'm not sure how you can extract something that big.
I think I can by myself for 30
Really
seconds.
here.
It's looking.
As it draws closer. Top of the initiative. What's happening?
Where am I at?
You are.
I was
are-
25.
Yeah, you're 25, so you're second on the initiative. It's gonna take 3 rounds of
Jake.
initiative for. Hi, Megan. It's gonna take 3
Alright.
rounds of initiative to complete your thing.
Complete the
Anything
charge
when you
and get
have-
out of here.
Yeah, I see it. It's cool. It's Solaire. Anywho.
Yeah.
Top of the initiative is Scout. What are you doing? As the creature draws close, maybe about 500 feet away.
Can I run in place and gain G's?
Can't technically run in place, but you can gain your G's.
And since it's the first round, I get extra 30 plus it's times 2.
So that's 60. What's your intelligence total?
0.
No, your score, not your mod.
10.
So 30, 60, 120 Gs.
Eh. Okay. I guess that's it.
So that's all you want to do. Gonna skip
Can I-
gutters.
Can I do anything else?
That's up to you. I was asking you.
You could literally use G to take actions. So,
No, I
Yes.
yes.
Not
can
necessarily.
I?
You can
Yes.
certain bonus action things.
You can also, according to your sheet, you can actually use G to half actions. So you can turn an action into a bonus action, or
No, that's not what that does.
Oh,
it does the
yeah, I
normal.
thought you
It does the normal thing that it does the normal monk shit where you can dash, disengage, and shit as a bonus action. Dodge, dash, disengage as a bonus action. But on the or use a flurry of blows. However, it's an accumulative thing. It also lets him modify his attacks. It's an attack-based subclass. Anywho, you can also use G's to grant other people greater movement speed.
But I can't really do that here because greater movement means intelligence.
Well, you're still doubling it temporarily. You could theoretically double someone's intelligence for a time being. Anywho,
I can make you smarter.
theoretically.
Make Jerome smarter.
Not possible.
not
I
true.
wanna make
I
something
can.
clear.
It'll just take a while.
I actually have a 17 for intelligence.
Exactly. Make Jerome smarter.
I think we need to make Sam smarter. Oh, sorry, smarter.
Okay, skipping Nutters, going straight into West.
Okie dokie, I'm gonna make a roll to see what effects I get.
Yay.
Me?
5 or 3, which is one I want. Okay, 1 second, 5 or 3. Extra action or... I won't take that. Okay, then I'll take that one. I got an extra action this turn. How far away is the thing?
About 200 feet now.
200 feet?
Yeah.
I have... It's movement time, it's int times 3, right?
It is int times 3.
So 51. Alright, so I will use the dash action to move 100 feet.
Okay.
Wait, you said of 60, right? No, wait. I forgot what you said already. Wow, I'm just...
It's 250 feet away.
250. Okay, then I will dash 100 feet.
Mhm.
I will then...
You know, it's not natural that in my fucking game, it's like, I dash 100 feet, it's just like, yeah, okay. Just realizing everyone has jank movement.
Nah, I wouldn't say that.
Okay, Mr. 400 feet.
Would you allow me to use 2 actions to dash twice?
Do you have haste?
No, I have the quick slap. I just get an extra action.
Is that not an extra action?
It is, but I don't know if you allow it as an extra action.
Can you not dash as an action?
So that's yes. Okay, then I will dash another 100 feet, so
Hey,
I'm 50
wait.
feet away.
He's a monk. Yes, he can dash as an action.
No, that's
No, not a
West.
monk.
He's a barbarian.
I'm a
Oh,
barbarian.
it depends on what kind of barbarian you are.
He's a tiny
Just be
I'm-
goblin. They
barbarian.
I'm like-
dash is a bonus action.
And, no, I'm just saying as a major action to dash, not a bonus action.
Let's do goblins in space for the next campaign.
Goblins in space.
The little green men and the little green aliens going around in space.
Just remember, we're all telepathically connected, so you can help people with their actions.
So you're 50 feet away from it, West.
And then I will bonus action Misty Step, so I'm 20 feet away.
You're 20 feet away from it, West.
20 feet away.
It's going to bite you, West.
Well,
That's
that
it.
bites.
As it moves forward slightly and its maw opens wide. Oh.
Would I be able to use my reaction to retaliate? If it
No,
hurts me?
but I'll let you blip.
I'll
I'll
Yeah,
let
I
you
don't
roll
think
for blip
you
before
can.
I kill you.
I blip for damage.
I know.
Did it hit?
Yeah, I said I'm gonna let you roll for blip before I kill you.
I know blip.
Okay, give me that D10, friend.
The D10?
Mhm.
The D10's right here.
Yeah, give it.
It's above you.
Motherfucker.
Just reach.
I can do... okay, great. I'll just use the maximum number. It lowers it. It lowers the dice.
Okay, I'll just use the maximum. How much is it?
There you go.
It's only 500 damage.
Oh. Oh.
You're getting your
Yeah, yeah.
decisions now,
10,
Bucko.
28, 32.
This is close enough.
That's an aboleth. That's nowhere close.
The description made me think of an aboleth.
It's a fucking eldritch.
With arms.
It's an astral dreadnought. It's a big crab thing.
I rolled 32.
That's some more.
Crab.
That's amore. What was that total?
32.
32? Okay.
I'll find a bigger crab.
32. Yes. Crab.
Crab.
32.
Where's the crab?
You're
The
dead.
crab is the
Roll
top
2
of the
more blips
aboleth.
for me, West.
What? Sorry?
2 more blips.
2 more. Where's the D4? There's the D4. I doop a doop. I blip neither.
Okay.
I still haven't found it. Wait, where's the crab, Joe?
You know what I realized?
I stuck the crab on top of the aboleth.
No, like the where to spawn the crab.
Oh, it's in wild animals. It's a small token.
You know what I realized?
How much damage did I
Oh.
just say, West?
32 is what you
32?
just rolled. Okay, 32, 40,
9, 50, 51, 52. 52. 52 plus 18 is 60, 70.
60.
70 damage. You take 70 points of damage. No,
Okay.
it does not have.
Oh, even though,
Psychic damage, my friend.
but he bit me and he did psychic
That is
damage.
half, but then it gets doubled because psychic damage.
Yeah,
You would
yeah.
use this.
Well, actually, where we
Still
are,
small.
it might be more.
Anywho,
Joe, I believe that is the correct size. Wait, is that actually the correct size?
no, that's still small.
Oh, it was that big.
It's a Titan.
And we're in a pocket of high energy.
Oh.
Oh. How much health do you
Nick?
have, West?
I have 188.
Great, take another 70.
Oh. I'm at 118.
Great.
Game over. Yeah.
Take another 70. No. But what it is going to do, it's now going to also double up with a legendary action, and it's going to chew you.
So I'm not allowed to retaliate though, even though it did damage.
It's legendary. Unless
can.
you have a legendary, you can't counter a legendary.
Well, it's a
can you?
reaction. It's a reaction.
No, I'm using
reacting
reaction
to damage.
retaliate.
Yes, you can
Oh, it means
retaliate.
that if I take damage, I can make a swing back.
Yeah, make a swing back.
Hit him with it.
That'll miss. That's plus 16 since it's a 19.
Hey, Hijack.
Jerome, take another 59 damage.
Does a 19 hit?
19 does not hit.
Hey, I can.
Anywho,
Can I Misty
59.
step him?
I am 230 feet away from you.
correct.
Because it is an ability from an item, not a
Way
spell that I
far
would be
away.
using.
Way
Okay.
far away.
I'm 220 feet away from you.
Zephyr Lefoot.
Hello.
Hi, you're up. Bertle, roll initiative.
Alright.
Bruno, roll initiative. Someone's gonna die.
Hijack.
Yes, Megan?
Okay.
What do you think of this avatar?
I don't care.
Really? Out of all of the ones I found, I think you would care about this one.
I can't even see it.
Oh, hello.
How close am I to it? I can't see it.
This looks sus.
Oh, it's a mimic. Fuck you.
Don't
Uh,
you say it's sus, Joe.
It's curling out the way, so it's alive. Use a Lloyd talisman. Anywho,
Yep.
Lynch, what are you doing? It's 250 feet away. Yeah.
250 feet away.
Actually, hold on. It can move 87 feet, so 250 minus 87 is 200. 190, 180, 170. It's 170 feet away.
Hey, Joe.
Yep.
What do you think of this avatar?
Oh wait,
It's
I
so-
didn't
it's
roll the blip
awful.
for that. I didn't roll the blip for that last 59 damage. I actually blipped that.
I did not build this character for range.
I hear the chuckle in my head now.
I am so far from everything.
Cool. You blip.
Okay.
What?
No, not you.
Oh, okay.
Healed back to 59 HP because I forgot to roll my blip.
Take it anyway, because fuck you. No.
Uh,
Okay.
uh,
Okay.
Did we already deal with that other monster that was attacking us?
Yeah,
The
there's a
one with-
bigger one now.
Oh, okay, cool.
Way bigger.
Yeah. Huh?
All right. Who's
Just
the
so
most
you know,
capable?
this thing is Tarrascan size.
Yeah, I seen it. I looked up its stats.
Motherfucker. Don't mind me. I'm gonna just homebrew this Astral Dreadnought and tweak it.
Bro, listen. I'm gonna wanted to see what it looks like. Okay. All right, but
I don't care.
who's the most capable person here besides Nutters?
Jerome.
Well, actually, at the moment, it'd probably be Thrill King.
Yeah, probably.
Because he can use some really damaging spells and convert them to psychic.
Titanite Demon.
I do have some high-level damage spells that are psychic.
Okay, well,
There you go.
whoever has the
That's
psychic.
really
spell,
what you want to be using right now. That's going to do the most damage to your opponent.
you
The
get.
psychic.
You get a bardic inspiration.
Is that everything you want to do, Lunch?
That is not. Give me
Okay.
this.
What do you want to do, Snack? Joe, you're on deck. TK, you're after Joe.
You know, I wonder who's close to me.
I don't have anything.
Joe and
Who
TK.
who is still close to Nutters?
Joe, TK.
Spiritually or physically?
Well,
Oh.
it's the same here. So
What are you doing, Lynch?
Who here does a lot of like melee based damage?
That would be West. No, that would be West and
Clean
West
up
and
rock.
Joe if Joe ever hit.
If I ever roll high enough to hit anything.
If ever,
Okay, Joe, I'm putting
go-
this all on you, bro.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
okay.
I'm gonna hand.
And increase your size by 1.
Yeah.
I'm already big.
Oh
I
fuck!
know.
That's a concentration spell.
It is? Okay.
You
No,
guys, you guys watch as you cast this spell. It's Melania.
Priscilla.
I have a
It's
question.
okay. As you cast.
I'm not using it as a technically a spell.
Yeah.
I'm casting it using my fairy magic.
It's still concentration.
Concentration.
But
Still
it
magic.
does-
It's still
Hey.
magic. Oh yeah, thanks for reminding me. Make a whiz save.
You just have to make a save to concentrate every turn.
Okay.
Like every turn, every person's turn, you're gonna have to make a save to concentrate on the spell.
Oh shit, I can do that.
As you watch as you guys watch as Zephyr goes a bit comatose as he casts this spell on you, Vessel. He goes, "Lol."
Hmm.
He starts to drool as he enters a vegetated state.
I don't know how to roll. I forgot again.
Vessel,
Yep.
would you believe me if I said it was your turn?
Yeah, I would. And
Great.
I'd use
And what I rolled on the wisdom save though.
Synaptic Static.
Snap. What?
Yeah.
It's a good one. Can
It's
you
my
say
newest
spell it?
spell.
What's
Can you
that?
say spell it?
No, I'm not a sorcerer.
You realize that's an area effect, right?
What's synaptic
Yeah.
static do?
It's a 120-foot range. It's a 20-foot radius sphere of 8d6 psychic damage.
Oh fuck yeah!
Oh, I got a.
Where I would have a DC, or they have to make an intelligence saving throw of 18.
Everyone make their save.
Everybody that's within 20 feet of the target.
Well, you see, the target's so huge, 20 feet's entirely within it. So the only
what
person I
West
think would
did
need to
you
make a save would be West, who's inside of it.
West, make a save.
Oh wait! Never mind. No. Yeah, just West.
And this is a spell, right?
Oh, West
Yeah.
isn't here right now.
And
Yeah,
it's a
that's true,
psychic
I'm not here.
spell, so
The spell doesn't work.
It doesn't work?
Yeah.
Oh.
As you send it out, it gets to 150 feet with to the creature before it disappears.
What?
Nutter screams at him. He's out of range. He's out of range.
Not a range. Not a range.
Think
So I
object and mirror made me appear closer than they actually are.
Is that everything, Joe?
That just means he's bigger than you think he is.
I thought he was pretty damn huge.
Oh, he is pretty fucking huge. And
Joe,
he's currently 100 and... How many feet did I say?
150.
Thank you.
It was originally 250, and then he moved. Yeah.
250.
Yeah, I was assuming that I would get closer and then cast it.
So he's 170 feet away. Yeah, you shoot it and it gets within 150 feet of him and it goes fizzles.
Well, I have a lot of movement speed. You sure I can't close that distance?
150 feet?
Yeah,
Well, it doesn't
because it's 120 feet is the range of the
Yeah.
spell.
Yeah, how close do you want to get?
Probably too close.
What's your movement?
You said our movement is using our intelligence?
It's intelligent.
Okay, I
Well,
got
for
a plus
you-
5. I got a
So
20
you got a
intelligence.
20, 2, 4, 60 feet.
So yeah, I definitely can close that distance.
You get closer, you're within 110 feet.
Yeah, so I cast a spell. He's just within range.
It's gone. There's no spell.
Oh,
You've already used it.
No, you cast it. Make a wisdom save. You cast it. It's like you're lighting a lighter without any propane.
It's psychic. It is psychic.
Oh gosh, darn,
I
these
know.
ones are too
I-
big.
Okay.
Okay, well, I rolled a 3 for the wisdom save. Inverted rolls, that's an 18. And my wisdom saving throws is plus
you get
6.
smashed in your reproductive organs.
What do I need to do to get that? I want my low rolls to be high.
Oh, we just asked because do you have all of my rolls inverted because I mostly just roll
Please stop
low.
flipping off the camera.
I do the same thing, man. I'm constantly
You roll good sometimes.
once in a while,
You're
but most of the time it's like 7 or
So,
4.
yeah. I got 24 on that wisdom save.
Cool.
It doesn't work. It doesn't matter.
No, you're good.
You're
You still
healthy.
don't cast a spell.
I still wasted one of my very precious spell slots.
You
That you won't
recognize
get back for a while.
an anti-magic field vessel.
Fuck. End my turn.
Oh, TK, you're up.
So we just saw Vessel try to cast a spell and
Yeah. TK, you're up.
Okay, I'm just gonna fan the hammer with psychic damage, just shooting my revolver.
Gets within 150 feet and disappears.
Okay, that's bull.
You're too far away. Oh, by the way, remember what I was trying to say? I was trying to hand TK something earlier.
Yeah.
The staff, but remember that you.
No. After that, I had another idea.
Oh.
I reached out, I reached into my pocket because remember I still have the other acorn,
Yes.
and I hand it to TK and I say, "Last resort only,"
Got
and I'll
it.
throw it to him.
Mega,
Yeah.
your turn. Unless TK wants to do something else.
I am going to, considering
Yeah.
the
It's the
situation where
nuclear option.
I am completely useless in the situation, I'm just gonna hold back.
And
I'm going to
only
use-
if someone was able to, only if someone had a special feature in the runic revolver
of their gun.
of their gun. Only if.
I
Yeah.
literally changed the damage to psychic damage.
Not what I mean.
If only someone remembered they had a fang on their runic
Only if someone
revolver.
remember that their first.
The
glyph on
anti-magic
their-
room, that means at least one of my shots went through, since I was fanning the hammer.
That's for spells.
So you're saying that there's a different way this works?
Yes. The runic revolver shoots bullets, its own arcane bullets, but they do not use the effect of the chamber. The chamber effects are only for spells.
Meaning you could shoot physical bullets with the thing.
Okay, I just freaking fumble some bullets into there.
That also works. Not what I meant, but okay.
I don't have any other options. I am an idiot.
Obviously,
You can use the chamber to cast an anti magic spell that will
A dispel
ignore
magic.
the not
I
dispel
don't
magic.
have dispelling magic spells.
You don't need a dispel magic, but the anti magic field will help against the dreadnought because
Oh yeah,
you know it
but that
has
still,
a.
it still
Anywho.
means I only will get one shot to cast a spell on it,
Yeah, probably.
and it should only be a cantrip because anything bigger would be too risky.
Sounds
Not
like
at
you,
this
probably.
moment. At this moment, it's all or nothing. You just need to. We just need to survive another round.
Dude,
actually.
the risky is here. There's nothing else going to be bigger chasing us.
You don't know
Bro,
that.
We're
and,
still.
and
How
we
dare
only
you
and we
speak that
don't
into
even need to
existence.
kill it. We just need to hold it off for another 2
Devlin,
rounds.
Devlin.
Another round. Anywho, Rob, what are you doing?
Yeah, idea. I gotta move.
Rob, what are you doing?
Wait, did my turn just get skipped?
Yes. You found your hammer. Unless you have a bonus action thing you want to do quickly. I'm listening.
Fine, quicken it. I'm going to use the anti magic thing. I'm going to cast a giant effing wall of fire in front of this thing.
You don't need to use a
Can't
quicken
get any
spell.
closer that way.
You don't need to use quicken
What?
spell. Action spells are bonus action.
Well,
Yeah,
upcasting it to
because we're
8th level.
Oh, cool.
Oh, cool.
Roll.
Make a huge.
Now, I want you to roll. I want you to
Now
roll
change
1d6
that
to
to
see what
psychic
chamber you get.
force instead
Yes.
of fire.
Yeah, it's pretty much a wall of psychic damage.
Okay, roll a 1d6, TK, and hope you get a 1.
Why?
Remember, you have to adjust the barrel. And you use your action to fan the hammer.
You have to make sure you're shooting the right shot. That's what he's
Well, I
saying.
rolled a 1, so pulled it off.
You did? Oh, did you really?
Stupid luck.
Well, that's fucking lucky. Okay, wall of fire.
Wall of psychic damage.
Well, wall of psychic.
Well, wall. You know who I mean.
Wall of brain dead. Wall of
Wall
brain
of brain
hurt.
death.
Wall of
brain
winning.
hurt.
Wall of winning. How many
Wall of
8th level
Charlie
wait,
Sheen.
how many 8th level spell slots do you have?
I guess you
So-
could call it.
You
fire
I
survived.
didn't use any of my 8th level.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
used
you're so
my
good.
9th
You're so
level,
good.
but I
How
used my
far
8th
away
level.
from the creature did this wall start?
Its face.
Yeah, but how far away is that?
My range is 120 feet.
So you have to move a bit.
I move a little forward, but I'm not trying to put him in it. Like, I'm trying barely in it. I'm
Okay.
not trying to cut him right in half with this thing. I'm trying to make sure he doesn't go any closer.
You guys watch as far off this toothpick-sized wall appears on him.
What?
It's normal sized, but it's a perspective thing. This is big. He's big. He's big.
Long, 20 feet high, and 1 foot thick.
He is big.
This ring is big.
He is
Your
big.
wall just looks tiny.
Your wall looks tiny in comparison.
I looked the thing up, saw its size, like, yeah, it's
It
big.
is big.
It's
This thing
big.
could swallow the earth.
This makes Foon look small.
It makes Foon look small.
Well,
Looks small.
I feel like this was completely useless. Thanks a
It's
lot,
just
guys.
like, well, this was an oversight. Roll the damage for it.
Okay, so that is
Right now, we're throwing rocks
You're throwing
At
90
stones at it.
damage
at
How many?
something enormous.
on a dex save.
How much damage?
Too much.
98.
Oh, okay. It's gonna pass.
Well, he takes half of that damage.
Okay, that's like nothing. Anywho,
Well, it's
Half-
psychic damage, so it's like times 2 or 3 right now. As well, don't forget.
against the Dreadnought.
Because apparently, screw me.
Fuck you, that's why. Anywho,
This
Well,
is why
maybe
I
it's
didn't want to cast anything.
I telepathically let everybody know, okay, this thing might be immune to psychic powers. You're gonna have to hurt it physically.
Oh, really? Gee, I didn't freaking notice.
Okay, Rob, what are you doing?
Quivering in fear.
Nutters is currently eating the god, right?
Yes, currently.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to do that thing that I had discussed with you many moons ago.
You sure? Okay. Nutters, Rob joins you at the crack.
Oh no.
Oh, wait, this is also concentration, so put my mental attention to this. So I'm completely useless for the next level now.
TK goes brain dead. Nutters, Rob joins you at the crack.
I warn him that that Knight might not be very appreciative of him doing that.
Draco. Well, Rob, do you say anything?
Well, you need a bodyguard, don't you?
Oh, you're not trying to feed on it? He's not.
What gave you
said
that
you told
idea?
me at the crack. I just was assuming that. You didn't describe.
What gave you
your
that
actions.
idea?
Well, because you didn't describe your actions to me other than you joined me at the crack. So if he's just standing there, I don't say that.
What's your passive insight?
23.
All right. Hold on.
Mega is rolling for things.
It's persuasion or deception.
Secret things.
Secret things.
I like
If
secrets.
you'll give me a second to go back in, I'll tell you exactly what my passive 20 straight do.
That's 25.
Nutters, roll an insight for me.
Hold on. Coming back in.
Secret things.
Secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
Secret
see.
tunnel.
My passive is.
I want you to roll insight.
Get a +7 on that. Hope I can actually roll decent. I got a 19.
Alright, yeah. Rob's telling the truth. Rob's just there to bodyguard.
Rob's just vibing.
Rob's vibing. Okay, Draco.
Alright, so this thing is big.
Into him, Chonka.
And I've noticed anti-magic fields from Vessel.
Yee. Kinda.
And I know-
You hear Vessel go, ah, fuck.
Ah.
After he did a little sizzle.
There's a small sizzle from Vessel, and he's like, fuck.
You know what? I'm gonna roll to
hi,
see
Jack.
if I realize that
Yes,
Vessel's
nigga.
trying to. Actually,
Is
I probably
my,
wouldn't realize.
Is my hold on. Is my armor of Agathis still up from last time?
It lasts an hour? 10 hours? How long does it last?
An hour, yeah.
It's still up. It's getting to the
Okay.
end of it. You're at like your last 30 minutes, but yes, it's up.
One more round, y'all.
Yep.
Just one more round.
In that case, I'll place
Draco.
So the thing is, unlike TK, I have no special
Wait.
ability.
I want to point something out real quick
Mhm.
that I feel I need to point out. I'm at the moment literally feeding off of the energy of the God of Insight. Wouldn't I get a bonus to insight rolls?
It's foresight. Not insight.
foresight, not insight.
It's foresight and intuition.
Same thing. Intuition is.
Yeah, it's insight.
Hello, bye, Matt. I was about to say, hello,
getting,
Matt.
like-
Wrong game.
Wouldn't I be getting like mad bonuses for that at the moment because I'm literally feeding off of its energy?
I'll say, sure, roll with advantage. give you +2.
Scout, why
To
you
my
being
normal
wrong?
plus.
Yeah.
Because I'm updating it.
Fair enough.
Let's see.
And Draco, what are you doing?
I get a +7,
Hmm.
so +9.
Hit it with your stick that you never used.
I got less on that one.
What stick?
Have it.
So
Snap that
he's-
you never
You
used.
still got 19, hijack.
Oh, the quarterstaff. The quarterstaff that will just do annoyance damage.
I might not know what's going on, but the Death Knight.
What 1d8 annoyance damage, and I can't even get close enough to do that.
I could DM me
Anyway,
what you're doing.
what was that, hijack?
DM me what you're doing.
Okay.
Anywho. Then I'll move back to Scout.
Yeah, Drago's just gonna be like,
Scout, what are you doing?
I can't do anything.
I'm
I'm
not
going-
really sure because
I'm
it's
going
still
to place
far
a
away.
wall of force in between Nutters and I and the rest of, and the beast.
Hmm.
And
Okay. I kind of don't know what to do still because it's very far away, and I do not have enough G's to do any of my attacks.
Okay, Nutters, it's your turn.
Okay.
Well, you said you can't do anything.
Am I done?
I said not really sure what I can do.
Well, then I'm just gonna continue what I'm doing.
Not
I'm
really
focused.
sure what I can do to me.
Um,
Communicates I can't do anything. If you're gonna do something, do something. This is a
Can
fast
my-
thing.
I
Can I
also want
bow
to point
even
out
reach?
that we're all telepathically connected. So, like, if Rob's trying to pull something,
Rob doesn't have a brain technically.
doesn't matter. You're still broadcasting.
Well,
Nutters.
I guess Rob does technically have a brain, doesn't he?
Explain what Nutters sees as you cast the force wall. What do you start doing?
I just stand at
Be
the ready.
honest. So he knows. He would know.
Oh, he would know.
He would know. It's not a hard thing to see happening. Go ahead. Explain it.
Because of the telepathy, or because of
Because of everything all
Because
together.
of all of the above.
all of the above?
Yeah.
Nutters, you see Rob cast the force of. Well, Rob
Force.
actually does cast the
Wall of force.
He then grabs out his magical key, mutters something under his breath, and then for a brief second, you see a second Rob while the original Rob disappears.
And then you get a sense of a second figure also starting to fade.
Then you also get the sense that there is now another thing starting to feed on the god.
Right.
It's for you to address Nutters, but you do watch as the head of the Death Knight slowly turns.
Well, it's really not my problem if he wants to risk his life to try this. That's why I made sure to get permission.
Okay, West. West, you reappear.
Yay! I am
Did you figure
no
out-
longer
hold on.
away.
Did you figure out what you're doing, Scout, or
I asked the
I
question
am going to
what was
announce to the
what was your
party
question?
that
Hold on, what is your question, Scout?
if my bow can even range.
Yes, your bow can reach.
I am
but
going to announce to the party that Rob is now doing something that could get everybody here in a lot of trouble, and that he no longer speaks for Nutters in any capacity. And I broadcast this to everybody.
Including the Death Knight?
Hmm?
Including the Death Knight?
I broadcast it to everybody because he's risking our lives by doing what he's doing. He is desecrating the god.
Anywho.
And
So-
I'm not willing to risk everybody in the party's life from the wrath of Ra,
so kill
the
the
most
slime
powerful
person.
god in creation.
Not Ra, Anubis.
Anubis, I mean, yeah, you know what I meant.
So kill the slime person.
He is literally the most powerful god in creation. Like, no other god can go against him. He chooses to be in the astral plane to protect the bodies of the dead gods.
Anywho, yeah, what are you doing, Scout? Come on.
Now I want to know, is Armor here?
Yes, Armor's there.
Wouldn't he, like, try to stop Mega, whatever he's doing?
Well, he doesn't know what's happening. He's not in the
I
book.
Yeah, anybody, he's not part of the telepathic bond.
What are you doing, Scout?
But he does know
Scout,
Mega's
what are you
character.
doing?
Nothing now.
Okay.
Because I'm being yelled at.
It's a time thing. We gotta be fast here. When I say, Scout, what are you doing? And on your first turn, you say, I can't do anything. That's me thinking you can't do anything. But then when I go forward, you're like, hey, wait, I can do stuff. Then do stuff. You want to shoot your bow or not?
No.
Okay. West, what are you doing?
Okay. 4 or 5. I'll take 5 again for the extra action. I'm still inside of its mouth, correct?
In its lips, but yeah.
In its lips. Am I grappled technically, or am I still able to move?
You are technically grappled, but you can move out of it.
You broke out there. I didn't quite.
You're technically grappled, but you can move out of it.
Okay, then I will use my movement to move out, and then make 3 attacks because that one I only get 1 extra attack with.
Okay.
Do I want to make these recklessly? Actually,
It's up to you.
because I'm gonna be aiming to erase him from time, of course.
That won't work.
That won't work. Because we're in
the
the
astral.
plane. So then I should. Then I won't go reckless. I'll just make 3 swings, and then I'll try to haul ass. Okay. I'm gonna make 2 swings and then haul ass.
Okay.
Okay. I think the 5 is gonna miss. That's a 21 and then a 35.
35 will hit.
Okay. That's 3d12 plus.
And you start running. As the Astral Dreadnought draws closer, you guys watch as this tear in the Astral starts to form, as we see coming through this large Egyptian staff.
27.
As 2, we watch pop through this jackal head. As slowly we watch appear the deity Anubis.
Yeah, I already knew it was coming. He warned us. I tell everybody in the party telepathically that is connected to me, do not stand in that one's way.
Okay.
I'm not doing anything.
Okay.
Yeah, even together, we wouldn't stand a chance against him.
As the Death Knight turns and he starts striking towards you, Rob, hitting the wall of force. Coward! You dare not know what you do! Explain yourself and I may justify your actions! Rob?
Rob.
Mega.
Hold on, my mic was muted. Rob pulls down the mislead, saying, "Wait, hold up. Was this not what we were supposed to do? I honestly thought that we were supposed to be doing this because the squirrel was doing it."
No! Not at all!
They agreed on just Nutters doing it.
Oh, I'm completely sorry. I completely misunderstood that. I'm terribly sorry.
Do you stop?
I do stop.
Is that a do stop in quotation marks?
Yeah, because
I
Anubis knows all. He is omniscient.
do legitimately stop.
I do want you to roll deception or persuasion if you were being forthright.
I'm gonna say I never actually trusted Mega's character.
That's a 20.
Alright. Were you being forthright? He has a 28. Mega, were you being forthright? Or you can DM it to me.
It wouldn't matter. You literally cannot lie to Anubis. Hold on.
Well, it determines if the rest of us believe it or not.
Yeah. Anywho, as it is now, Lynch. Sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you literally can't lie to Anubis.
Am I
He-
awake
he
yet?
judges your soul.
Well, the feather of truth judges your soul.
Which he
Wait,
holds
yeah.
at all times.
Probably not a good idea to lie to this guy.
It weighs your heart, not your soul. Anywho, well, which is technically the same thing. But hey,
Well, in 5e, it describes
your
it
soul.
as he judges the soul.
yeah. Anywho, what do you do? Lynch, you're still technically comatose, unless you're dropping in large.
That's what I was.
Do you want to
So-
drop
You
in large?
can. You can just stop concentrating on it.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you want to do?
Alright, so instead of that,
Nutters, at your current state, you do have minor power. You're finding yourself. Enough to get you out of here and enough to slow down the process. It's going to be impossible to upright stop it like you want.
Right. At this moment, yes.
At this moment, yes. You can.
But I
you
have-
might be
but I
able to
have
slow it
what I
down
need.
slightly.
But
you
I
don't-
have what I came for.
You're about 50 to 75% of what you completely wanted, but it's up to you. With what you have currently, you have more than enough to a minor extent, do what you want. Well, to an extent,
'Cause my
do what
goal
you want
wasn't-
and get the fuck
Because
out.
because my goal wasn't to like fix everything now. I know I can't do that. It's to slow it down enough so that once I do ascend, I can come back and finish the job.
Yeah.
And fix everything. So
uh,
that's all I came here for. Is so I have the power to later come back here and fix the world.
I'm saying you've leached enough power for that.
All right, then I quit. I'm not greedy.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying that come your next turn, you'll be completely done and you can pull everyone.
All right, I
And
can
pull us out of here.
I can pull out of the guide next turn. you're saying.
You can pull out of the astral. You can pull everyone out of the astral and out of
we're
the...
gonna
Oh,
fuck the Astro.
Okay, so what you're saying is I've already pulled out the guide. Next turn, I get to blow my load.
Pretty much.
I'm gonna quote that. So that quote.
Can I pull it? So I'm good to pull it. God. Hey, Scout, you there?
I've been here.
Okay, just making sure you're attentive because I see you're playing Warframe. Anywho,
Actually,
I'm
I've been holding my
yeah, not
turn
playing
this
it.
whole time.
you're not
so-
holding your turn. You're actively using it to suck. What you
Well,
want
that
to do, Zora?
sucks.
Because you're gonna have one more. You're gonna have one more turn before it gets to Nutters. So I want you to think about what you want to do, Scout, before it gets there. Okay. Zephyr.
And y'all would all know that as soon as I can get us out.
Zephyr, what do you want to do?
Okay. I'm going to give Nutters another party inspiration.
Julio, Hotman? Is that it?
And then well, again, I can't do much, and I'm not going to try to do any concentration. So I think I'm done.
Okay. I will say you rally closer towards Nutters.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Everyone starts rallying closer to Nutters. Joe,
Mm-hmm.
what do you want to do?
I'm trying to think what's the most sensical thing to do at this point, because any ranged ability is out of the question, and melee ability is dumb. Where's the D4? I'm gonna decide with the D4. Evens is nothing, and odds is doing dumb. Vessel's gonna do nothing.
So you
He's
head back
gonna
to the group?
Yeah, he's gonna
Follows
head
the-
back to the group.
Okay. Following that is TK? Or
Yes.
yes, TK's next.
All right.
What do you want to do? So you watch as Anubis starts to appear. A jackal figure that looms over the astral dreadnought itself in size.
It's so big that you can't even comprehend for real.
Wait a
Like
minute.
it's like
so
a nebula in
It's a
space.
big dog.
It's a big jackal.
Can I pet?
Nutters, you might want
No,
to
you
finish
cannot
up.
pet the jackal.
I want to.
He's too big to pet.
Too big. Too much to love.
I don't care if it's
I don't
From-
care. I'm gonna pet Anubis.
world-ending dominatrix or if it's literally the face of death looming over the astral. If it's cute, I want to pet it.
Oh no, it's literally the face of death looming over the astral.
I want to pet it. I want to at least be friends with it.
Fair enough.
Then
Anywho,
pray to it. It's a god.
yes. Joe, you're heading back. TK, what are you doing?
I am getting closer to Nutters. I'm backing slowly to Nutters while keeping
Okay.
myself facing towards Anubis.
I
and the other-
already know what you're doing, Mega. So don't worry that. Draco.
All right, Sam. Thing's still far away,
Yeah.
and by far away I mean
Get
it still has an anti-magic field.
It do be like that.
It do be like that.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Okay, Scout, what are you doing?
My main source of damage is my magic.
Nothing.
Okay, Nutters, pull.
All right. Well, first thing I would do would be seal the crack,
Okay. Easy enough.
and then I would raise up my hands in a very theatrical, dramatic gesture as everybody would see chains made out of. The only way you could describe it would be like an ethereal, rainbow shimmering
It's
substance.
kind of like a silver cord. It's like a chain of silver cords.
And they just literally shoot out across the astral plane like threads, like anchors would be the best way to describe it. As I go and turn that gesture into making a circular motion like Doctor Strange, and a portal of white shimmering silvery light appears in front of us, and I tell everybody to get the fuck in.
I start running in there.
Then we
Well,
watch
you're
as
running.
Anubis
What's
starts to gesture his staff towards the group. You all get your way through, and then Rob, you feel as your shield, your wall of force, just fucking obliterated.
I gesture to the Death Knight, and I tell him, "Come with us. You are his high priest. You must spread the word."
And he softly shakes his head no. He cannot leave.
And then, peace be with you.
We
And-
leave the astral.
I let the portal shut.
Zephyr tries to go back just to look at the giant dog again.
You lose your hand. You now have limp wrist disease.
Limp what?
Limp wrist disease. Fucking with you.
What?
I'm fucking with you.
Okay.
We would
You
now
lost
be
your head.
standing. We would now be standing back exactly where we entered from.
I was gonna say it didn't matter anyway because I have immunity from disease.
Best thing for a bard, immunity to STI.
Exactly.
I needed immunity to STDs.
You got an STC, sexually transmitted curse.
Okay.
As we leave out through the portal, you guys watch as so too in front of you, maybe a few meters, is a gray galloping horse. As it runs out, you watch as the smith looks at the horse as it runs by, as it grows tentacle wings, looks up at the sky, looks back at you guys, and you hear it simply mutter, "Thank you."
Bye.
You're welcome.
Bye,
And it flies
George.
off.
What the hell
We'll
just
say his
happened?
name.
As it
Mandible.
flaps its wings, you guys watch as it starts flapping its wings to fly. It no clips under the ground.
Bye, George.
Bye, George.
The end of an era.
Bye.
Like,
Let's
Well,
grab
What
a
do you
pint
mean the
together
end? This is
sometime.
merely the beginning.
George is always here. You don't even understand.
You see,
Scared. Mom, computing it
As
scared.
as the smith looks at you and he says, "Are you all right? It's been a moment."
Dude, we saw a giant space dog.
Isn't that
Isn't that nice?
I'm so happy.
Where's our more?
Yeah, where is Armor?
You guys see with you is a stone statue of Armor.
Really?
Picking it up, putting it over my shoulder.
Worst TV show ever.
Well, you have the armor. though.
Scout,
You made it.
you can't move.
Oh, goody.
Cool.
hi, Jack. Can I make an Arcana check on the statue?
Sure.
That's
Am I a statue?
Yes, you're also a statue.
that's a
Yay.
9, I assume. So no.
You don't discern anything.
And the
But you
picture-
all hear a, "Where are we?"
Alright.
Is the voice recognizable?
Is it coming from Scout?
It is coming from Scout.
We just look at Scout.
Wait, there's a different voice coming from Scout that's not Scout?
Yes.
Yes.
Wait, can I roll history on that?
On the voice?
Yeah.
Scout's been possessed. There's no saving him. We have to kill him.
So
All
I
right,
think I know what the voice is, but I think
So,
Learn about the stake. He's a
Can
witch.
wait, do you also do they hear my voice as well, or am I just
They hear your
you
voice
saying-
as well.
I'm just
No,
stuck.
but-
You're just stuck.
Yeah,
you can't
you're-
move.
Hi, Jack.
You're stuck in your armor. Yes.
Oh, stuck in my armor.
Yeah.
I told you I wasn't even wearing.
You told us you were wearing it.
Told us you
I
were
said I
wearing it.
wasn't.
When?
Remember when I was complaining about my AC being 26 and I said I never went into the place with my armor? So I ended up out of the place with my armor now suddenly?
Well, we all thought you were wearing your armor.
No, we all thought it so hard that the astral plane, made
Exactly. We'll go with that.
bam.
Was I not in his dreams to hear that voice before? I believe.
Who?
Scouts. Or is that not the same voice?
It's not. It is.
It's
You
a
never-
voice that none of us have heard outside the astral
It's
plane.
a voice none of you have heard outside of the astral plane.
Okay, I thought it was the thing that was in his
No.
dreams.
I don't even know the voice.
Is it the voice of Anubis?
No.
Is that more?
Tibble.
Still. As you guys see, the mouth guard of the armor piece of the armor made does jitter up and down.
Milo,
Not you.
Milo, Scout out.
I would know how to get out.
As
No,
he pukes
Getting
you
your,
out.
your character's name, what was it?
Axel.
It's Axel.
Axel. Axel, how did it feel being a huge being for a little while?
What do you mean, huge being?
Well, he said he was already large, and I made him one size larger, so he was
That's what
huge.
I mean.
No,
Go
that was
larger.
Giblet.
That's Giblet.
You did that to Vessel.
Did that to Vessel.
You
I did
did
that-
it to the you did it to
I
the
thought I
skeleton,
said-
not the rabbit.
Oh, whatever.
Gibble, that you?
Rob?
Hey!
Listen, none of you are cute enough for me to remember, alright?
What do you mean? I'm a little rabbit.
I'm a femboy cat.
Nutters has a charisma of 30.
If you're
He-
not giant-
Nutters is
if you
literally
are
as
not
cute
giant
as
space dog.
Aphrodite.
not giant space dog.
Charisma
I do
doesn't
not-
mean visual cuteness.
Yes, it does.
It
Unless
doesn't.
you want to give us comeliness.
It does not
It means
mean
you're
physical.
Charisma counts as
Cute.
looks unless you
Listen, no. The Hunchback of Notre Dame has charisma, okay? He is not cute.
Speak for yourself.
Charisma equates in 5e as looks
It's
because
not
they
only
stopped
looks.
using
Charisma
comeliness.
is
It's not
just
exclusive
looks.
to looks.
Charisma is how you act.
I'd argue it's a
Charisma
combination
in
of
5e
both.
can
I
be
agree
looks, but
too.
it can also
It
be.
Which
can
is
be
why-
looks.
Which is why in my early games I always used the comeliness stat. Whereas you had charisma and comeliness. Comeliness was your looks, charisma was your personality.
Anywho, I don't know why, or I do know why, but VR chat is fucking laggy. Fuck this game. Anywho, as you guys watch,
just
Tibble
Together with my
dusts off his armor, and he grows to a medium creature back to a familiar form. So-
Gibble, it is you, mate. It is you, boyo. Glad to see you again.
man said mate.
Now it
And the-
doesn't feel weird when your brother comes around.
Nutters just looks at the party and says, "You're welcome," as he walks past going towards the blacksmith.
Vessel's gonna turn to Tibble and say, "You do know your sister's crazy, right?"
I have a sister.
Yeah, she's crazy. She tried to kill us.
Who?
Barley.
I don't remember who that is.
It's the warlord of
The sword lady?
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one who's currently trying.
The one you try to chase after
Yes.
before you
Listen,
change her mind. You're like, oh, I don't want to die.
well, if it's gonna kill me, then obviously I don't.
It wasn't going to kill you. You just couldn't have the
It
character
wasn't.
anymore.
Oh,
Anyway, so what's his response to me mentioning Barley?
Like,
Confusion?
so if I'm
Yeah,
close enough to
he's never
my head
he's
stabbed.
never heard of this.
Oh yeah, you have a sister. She's crazy as fuck though.
Who's
She's
the,
into the multiverse. No big deal.
who's the one with the armor? The green armor? I mean, the wood armor? Sorry.
You mean Rilf?
Yeah, he's here.
He's not with you, but yeah, he's here.
He's around.
Can we find him?
Yeah, he's in the bag.
He's in the bag.
We got this in the bag.
to put Legos together with beef is really hard.
What? Put together Legos together with beef? What?
But before
With your-
that, where are we going?
Hi, Jack.
Yeah.
Devlin said that he was walking to the forge. As soon as he gets past me, I'm going to stop him.
Okay.
And then say to you, we've finished my end of the deal. Now is your end. Where is the one known as Zephanari? That's the name. I almost forgot it.
Oh yeah.
Did somebody say my name?
Nope.
Not you.
That does not sound like the fear of the foot.
You unfortunate coincidence.
Well, no. Because...
Oh, that's an
Well,
insult. Oh,
well,
fuck.
I was connected.
Hold on,
to
hold on,
everything.
Take a D4 worth of fucking. Oh, That's a
Oh,
D4
well,
worth of fucking.
I was
Wait, do I get
for
a level of
moment-
bard?
Yeah.
Woo!
Hey, I was connected to everything, everywhere, all at once for a moment there, so I would be able to answer his question now. Of
I'm
where
sorry,
this
the insult
person
went
is.
over my. What happened?
He's in the Feywild.
Oh,
In this Feywild.
Correct.
Yeah,
As now you see
I'll
that
tell
there
him.
is only one.
Hi, Jack. Real quick. This is. I don't have a lance
Not visually.
visually.
Not
Then
that you
I-
can see.
I
you
tell
are
him.
visually impaired.
Because I remember the whole lance thing was for him.
Oh yeah, the lance.
He
While
doesn't
we're still
visually-
telepathically connected, I'm literally gonna share with him exactly where he is via mental image.
You guys see a mental image of the shop. Of the where you currently are.
Like it's a mental image of the group.
Yep.
So what you're saying is that he still resides within this party.
Party would look better with a giant space dog in it.
Well, speak up. Is it what you are saying?
Just showing you what I saw.
I'm asking you to confirm what you just showed us to be true. Are you saying
I
that this
showed you
being
the
is still
location
within the
of the
party?
being. I showed you the location that I saw of where this being is right now. Or at least where they were while we were standing in the astral plane, which was seconds, not even instantaneously before we got here. So,
So he is still here.
should be.
I'm gonna make an Arcana check.
I'm gonna do the same.
No, I don't.
Oh,
Get happy
no,
my
I
roll
don't.
was inverted.
I decidedly do not make an Arcana check.
I am going to make an Arcana.
Just for context, I just rolled a natural one for those who cannot see.
I cannot.
fun.
And I get to do it at advantage because of my goggles. I always forget that.
You don't exactly know what
Not that it matters because I get a plus 22 on it.
you don't exactly know what Zepanari looks like, so
So 24.
hold on guys. Hold on stream. I apologize. We're gonna have to do a really fast be right back because
It's chugging.
it's chugging. And we're back. There we go. Jesus Christ. Oh my fuck.
Guess who's back?
Hi. Okay.
Back
TK has headed into the bag to have a nap, and okay.
Okay. Before we cut out, I wanted to say something quickly to others. It's still in the same conversation.
Yeah.
The deal was, I help you with becoming a god. You tell me where he is. I could have told you that he was in the Feywild. I could have guessed that he may still even be around. The deal was you tell me
you
where
don't.
he is.
You're in a misunderstanding. I'm telling you he's right here somewhere.
Point me to him.
Well,
Grab
all I get is
You wanna
a vague...
point at the strongest pull? Nutters,
Yeah,
you
so I
point
was
at the
gonna
strongest
say, yeah, I'm just gonna point at
The strongest pull?
wherever the strongest pull
pull? He
is, yeah.
points directly at you, Jerome.
Can I make a what kind of check? I think
Self-reflection.
Insight?
Self-reflection.
Self-reflection.
Insight.
I think insight, right?
It would be insight, yes.
Is that what you want me to roll, Hejik?
I'll let you fully decide this on your own thought. What does this brain? What is the brain process of Jerome right now?
You should choose to fail your anti-insight check. That way you succeed.
I should choose to fail the anti-insight. That way, I insight.
Exactly.
Yes.
That's logic. That
Here's
I
a question.
Because you're using it on yourself.
So, Jerome. He
Yeah.
points at you. He says that you're the strongest pull of Zepinari. What do you think that means?
I assume that means I still have some of the residue from the fight we had left on me.
What would
Which
that be?
means that
What did you take from the fight?
I have a pasta sword, I have the eyesore, I have... What else do I have?
I've returned.
Do you pull them out?
Do I?
Do you pull
Headless
out?
maiden.
I already sold that.
Can I investigate?
Because this is either, in the battle, I weakened him so much that the strongest pull is me, or that I have something that he is possessing. You know what? I'm gonna make a D4 roll to see whether Jerome is cocky.
I rolled a nat 18 with the result of 34 on my investigation. I'm looking over him really well, trying to localize the pool.
It's an item on his body. Not one you can see.
I inform him of
It's
such,
an entity.
that you have something on you that contains a soul.
Can I look at him with my ability to see souls?
You look at him. There's nothing weird right now, but what do you summon out?
I'll after hearing from what Nutter says, I will just grab everything that I
Vessel.
looted.
Vessel.
Mhm.
The eyesore has 2 souls.
I'm gonna point at it and say, that one looks tastier.
Which one pulls?
The eyesore.
I just point at the one that has got whatever's got the strongest pull that he's laid out.
You have two people pointing at the eyesore.
One says it's tasty, and the other is just pointing.
One says this is it, the other says this looks good.
One says this looks tasty.
I'm
one
also
says
gonna
this
point
looks
at
good.
it and say that thing looks weird. You guys are awful.
No,
This
what
thing's your
Vessel
magic
says is
sketchy.
one of those souls look tasty. I like that one, but I want that soul. Give me that soul.
That thing right there looks yummy. Let me eat it.
That soul looks good.
Put it in my ribcage right now.
I think Joe was half giblet for too long that he's gone back to eating everything.
Well, you see, I gotta keep putting on the act so that Armor doesn't think I'm an imposter.
I'm like, oh wait.
Well,
I look at Vessel.
oh
You're big
no.
now. You're big again. Aww.
West. I don't have Microsoft Edge. Oh, I can move this away.
Well, Microsoft Edge. I don't use Microsoft Edge.
I
Who
don't have
uses-
Microsoft, so I can't open it.
The only
properly,
thing you
remember?
use Microsoft Edge for is to get yourself Google Chrome or Firefox.
I don't have.
That
I
is
don't
its
have the
purpose.
Microsoft, yeah, I don't have the Microsoft thing, Wes, so I can't properly view that one thing.
Which thing you're looking for?
Hold on.
DM me what you're looking for.
Oh.
I have very many things.
This.
This, yes. Isn't it just copy and pasted below? No, it
Microsoft-
isn't.
Hunt.
Anywho, as they point at the eyesore, what are you guys doing?
I'm also pointing at the eyesore.
Okay, Jerome, what do you do?
You asked.
I am trying
What
to
you're
send you
looking
something,
for.
so you gotta give me 1 second.
Well, I got what I need for now. I need that later, but yes.
I just sent it.
I want to point out that I'm not a god yet, so technically I've completed my end of the bargain before you. That makes you fully soulbound to me until I achieve godhood.
Well, technically the deal was we go into there to get you the body of the god.
But you changed the deal when you came out. You wanted to have the deal was that you were going to help me become a god.
What I said is I've made you gods. No, although that wasn't the pact that we made, but it's him being mad about not getting what he is rightfully deserved.
The pact was the dead god eating contest.
That was him being angry at not receiving what he felt he was due.
Okay, what are you guys doing?
I will cast. I will summon the eyesore because that's the easiest thing to do.
It's
to
already
see
here.
if-
You already summoned it. That's why they're pointing at it.
Yeah, it's right there.
Oh, I thought that
I'm
was-
looking at
I
it.
have no
Point
idea
summoning
what you
item.
guys are pointing at this thing, so I'm gonna keep pointing at it.
You already summoned it. I asked that before. That's why I asked you pull everything out. That's why they're pointing at the eyesore.
Oh, I was playing with all the items out because I thought the eyesore
I
was still unspawned
assumed-
because
I assumed that included the eyesore.
well the eyesore is technically a statue that you then have to use to summon it. It technically wasn't spawned in because of the astral plane thing where it wasn't there, or was it just not there for other reasons?
Yes,
Okay.
both.
Yes, Nint, okay.
Yes.
My arm is getting tired.
They're pointing at the eyesore.
No, I'm still pointing at the eyesore. My arm is tired.
Jerome, what do you do?
I'm going to try to grab the eyesore and hold on to it.
It moves a little bit out of your grasp.
I will try to command it and say, "Get down here now."
It doesn't listen.
I will fly after it.
You guys watch as this small black smoke starts to apparate from the eyesore before it uses one of its effects, and you watch as it teleports.
Where does it go?
You don't know.
But then how am I gonna point at it?
He makes a valid point, Hijack.
It's a valid point.
You could start pointing at the finger that's also pointing at where it was.
What you need to
Maybe
do is
touch
start
fingers.
spinning around as fast as you can in every direction. One of them will be correct.
You eventually look like a ball of fingers because you're pointing so every direction so quickly, which is just a blur.
As
Congratulations, you're
Jerome-
perfectly accurate angel
Jerome?
now.
You hear, you hear softly as it disappears. Well, it's been a fun ride.
I hear that.
Just Jerome. Well, Jerome and the people around Jerome.
Oh.
As the eyesore mutters out, or the fog around the eyesore mutters, it's been a fun ride, but I have people to meet with. Thank you, Jerome.
Immediately as it disappears, I'm going to pull out its summoning item and try to summon it again.
It does not come.
What a shame.
I break the summoning item.
It's broken.
Nothing? No release of any energy or anything from it?
This just gust of black smoke before all of it disappears.
That was interesting.
Hiding inside the eyesore.
I look at Jerome. So it played you.
It appears is not exactly soul locked to the entity it was in.
And you guys see coming out Ravel petting Fluffy Bottom. Yes, Fuzzle Bottom. Just the fucking,
Fuzzy Bottom.
just I know Fuzzy Bottom. No, he has the fucking the fucking Lupine member. Just Fuzzle
Wow.
Bottom. No, he's got Fuzzy Bottom. He's petting him and he's like,
Yeah, I should totally hire Fuzzle Bottom to be Fuzzy Bottom's nanny.
Yes.
You don't want the crazy person as the nanny. Trust me.
It's
No, it's you do it the other way around.
we're glad to see you guys are safe. It's you guys were
Fuzzy
there for about
Bottom.
a day.
To be the nanny for Fuzzlebottom.
What do you mean we've been in there for about a day?
It's been about a day.
That doesn't make sense with what I know of the astral plane.
Yeah, that makes sense at all.
It does not make any sense.
Old man, when we left and went in there, did anything happen to come out?
A horse.
Besides the horse.
Technically, he's younger than you. And a kid.
Everyone is younger than me.
I doubt this old man's younger than anybody.
It's Ravel.
It's Ravel.
Wait, I thought it was
you're
the
talking.
No!
Oh, I thought you were talking to the.
blacksmith. Yeah, I thought it was the blacksmith.
No, it's
yeah,
Ravel
that's
speaking to you.
Oh,
Yeah,
Blacksmith,
the
couldn't care
blacksmith
less.
is definitely older than time.
He's
Ravel,
yeah.
he's probably about 70.
oh, then never
He's-
mind. I thought it was the
he's
blacksmith, so I was calling
206.
him old man.
Well, but that's in years. He actually looks like he's about, what, 14?
He looks like he's about 18.
He's in his edgy teenager phase.
Let me ask you: did the horse that came out of there, did it don a pink tutu and go through the floor?
Had a sombrero.
Well, he's officially out, boys.
What's wrong with that?
George is an entity that no one understands.
You're not supposed to say his name, you know.
As you say that name. Actually, no. As you say that name, he doesn't appear.
That's what I was gonna say. It does not
Jorge!
appear he is no longer bound to his name. It seems that escaping from that place has caused him to lose his bound to the name George and those who utter his name.
Well, once everything is fixed, everything will go back to the way it once was. We just have to continue onward and finish what we started.
I believe George will be a trouble to that. He does not exactly
It does not
like
matter.
obeying the laws of anything.
It,
Jorge.
it does not matter.
Likes apples, though.
George may say no to you fixing time and may instead allow himself to stay broken. Because it
Have
is
you
George.
no respect for the man at all?
You
George-
know not of George.
By not saying anything for him.
Well, we will
As you
see.
say the name George, you watch as the giant moon in the sky's eyeball opens.
Oh, hi, George.
There he be.
That's why you say Jorge. Hi, George.
As
You
now
do
there is
not
a
know
giant
where.
eye peering down on the Feywild. And then we watch as out of the eye cracks open and like a chicken egg. You watch as this
Harass more.
giant hamster floats out of the moon.
What?
It's Boo, the
Now there's
space
a-
hamster.
It's the space hamster. And then you watch as the space hamster contorts and inflates and turns white.
Hi, Jack.
Yes.
Can I roll religion
am
to discern
so
if this is what they say an angel is?
As we watch as another act of convergence happens, as the hamster glitches and becomes a blimp, and we see carried under it a sort of ship, as we hear out a Feywild! It's your captain speaking! I've got a wild lorted one in this thing and I'm ready to go down! Ah!
Ears.
Captain Edward Smighton! Ready to take you down. So we see a
Okay.
large blimp.
Yeah,
in
and
the
the-
sky. You see this enormous zeppelin in the sky. Not close to where you are, but far off. And you see surrounding it smaller blimps and zeppelins and smaller ships all appearing out of a rift.
Hmm.
And you guys
Does any
watch
part of it
as
look makeshift?
you guys watch none of it. It's dwarven in design. You
Okay.
guys watch as the egg moon that is now hatched open, as this starry nebula starts to drift out of it like tendrils. And then it sits still.
I don't like where any of this is going.
Well, are we off to the top hat?
Yes, let's go. We don't have time for this.
I believe that is the best place to go. Possibly my sister may be able to help assist us.
Okay. Nutters. So we head off towards the top hat. Nutters is able to teleport the group portion of the way. As we find ourselves treading through mountain range, we see on the horizon a large city that sits ever so sweetly in the crevice of 3 mountains. It's active, and you can just see people swarming the streets. And you see this large glyph above the town, kind of like a hologram, that says, "Come see the Warlord today. Your free experience."
Hmm.
I feel like this is a trap.
It is a trap. Haha.
May as well hop in.
We make our way down to the town of the Top Hat Mountain. You make your
Henry?
way- Henry? You make your way to the entrance, and you see a pale... you see a very pale elven figure standing at the gate.
Ah,
Name and reason of visits.
The sign.
Very well. Make your way in. Warlord bless you.
We're looking for dinosaurs.
And happy Hansa Kwanzaa to you.
Dinosaurs, that would be probably in the fighting ring.
Sir, by chance, have you met somebody by the name of Gitzner?
I can't say I have, sir.
Unfortunately.
As you're stopped once again after walking a bit in, as you see a pale figure, kind of adorned like a dryad, male, and he looks at you and he says, "Ah, hello! Welcome to Top Hat Mountain. It is very nice to meet you.
It's a good day.
It's good day."
Are we already rushing in to get the next Warlord? We
Yeah.
haven't even rested yet.
Yeah!
I would like to
We're going
rest.
to find an inn first.
everybody will like the rest.
Where do you recommend getting a good nap?
I can find you an inn if you would like. I have been personally assigned to you as the by the Warlord to make sure your accommodations are correct. You are here to meet with the Warlord, no?
Eventually.
A Warlord blessing to you.
And happy Hansa Kwanzaa to you.
And you guys can be brought to an inn where you'll sleep in the bag. You guys can get a long rest.
I need to talk to Armor.
Okay?
You get to talk to Armor and Rilf.
During the long rest.
During
Yes.
the long rest, what's happening?
Well, first, do they both meet?
They meet. They chat. Ralph gives him a hug. Armor uncomfortably pats his back.
So about your helmet. What did it really do? Because it had like a power to it that I can never understand.
It's just a helmet, Axel.
You said that you said the helmet had that like a thing and a secret thing that I can never figure it out.
The secret is my best friend was wearing it. Like,
Oh. My secret is my best friend.
Also, there's a nuke in it.
Oh.
I'm joking.
Or are you?
I'm.
Is Thrill still here?
I think.
Yes.
I've been trying to learn this comedy thing.
Sounds kind of lame.
Someone calling
think
to
you
me?
should- I think you should talk to Nutters about comedy.
I was just wanting to say, you do remember that besides that ring that I gave you, I gave you a mechanical phoenix that has abilities.
Well, I already have my regular Phoenix. And none of this has been I didn't even know I had. Literally just saying these kinds of things in passing.
Well, no, I mean, like, it's something I gave you a while back, like, a long time ago, that you've never
Well,
put to
I don't-
use.
No, I
The
never
ring is
remember.
something I gave you fairly recently. But the reason I was asking for you mainly was because, other than to remind you of that, was to say that, you know, now would be a good time for me to start working on your run.
Oh, Jesus.
Since we're going into a long rest, you know, I can work on it run while I do it. On
Yeah.
your revolver, the one for cantrips.
Yeah.
Vessel's gonna walk into a room and collapse. Everyone hears clattering Legos.
So yes, I would start on your warlock cantrip chamber.
Warlock cantrip, yeah.
Because I think that would be a good one to start with. They have most of the good cantrips, and you would get Eldritch Blast as a cantrip.
Eldritch Blast.
More
Eldritch
tasty.
Which at your
Blast.
level will let
Eld-
you shoot 4
Eldritch,
beams
yeah.
That would be way better than any of the cantrips I can cast currently in combat.
right? And it will let you cast any warlock cantrip. So
And everyone will
going
get
to
a
go
long
first.
rest. Is there anything else you want to do with our Moor Scout?
can I cast mending on him? Didn't he take some like armor damage
No, he's
in there?
completely intact. He's wearing the armor you guys made for him.
Oh, okay.
Does anything happen while we're taking the long rest when I'm sleeping, considering the whole near-death experience and whatnot?
With you, yes.
Oh, goody.
I'm curious if we fed him a soul, if his soul would like regain some energy. If we found him a compatible soul that his soul can bond with.
Oh, such a thing. TK,
Yeah.
during
Barley.
your rest, you have a dream floating on that small ship that Death normally sits upon.
Oh, dear.
But instead of Death at the helm, you see yourself. You see yourself
Oh,
more
and he wrote
burnt,
a billboard.
with a more burnt form, with lips that crack up the face. And he looks at you, and he says, "We run the ship now."
Wait, what happened?
Yes.
You wake up.
You wake up.
I don't know whether to be excited that I don't have to deal with death anymore, taking my feathers when I die, potentially, or the fact that something may have really gotten thrown out of balance. Either way, I don't see this as a good.
Well, you didn't die, so you're not going to meet Death. That's why
But him
he's not
saying
there.
we control the ship now is a very concerning thing.
He's talking about your.
I don't know if
he's
that's a
talking
good
about
thing
your-
or a bad.
Well, that's up to you to decide. Is
Do
everyone...
not trust your own judgment.
That's why I asked what happened, and then I got woken back up.
As everyone awakes in the
So-
morning, long rested.
Well, at least I can. At least I'm back to ring.
What do you guys want to do?
Find armor or a weapon.
I have a weapon.
Don't tell me it's the spork.
He pulls out a spork.
Yeah, I made somebody a Decker car.
That's for
It's-
that's Lynch's.
It's the phantom spork of...
It's golden.
Can I give Armor my great sword?
No, he has
He's
a
gonna-
spork.
He's going to turn into a great spork.
He has a spork.
Yes. He can
doesn't
glue
need
it
a
to the
great sword.
great
He has a-
sword.
He doesn't need a great sword. He has a spork.
Hi, Jack. Since I know how to craft with magic stuff, can I make him a magical, like, spear spork?
A giant fork. A great
We call
spork.
that a salad fork.
A great sport.
A great spork.
It-
Yes, you can start work on the mythical great spork.
Vessel will help. It's gonna be infused and laid with magicite.
Make it a legendary weapon.
As you hear a sort of knock on your doors, as the familiar voice, the person who met you at the front, is ready to meet with Warlord, yes?
No, 5 more minutes.
I will be counting. One,
Vessel is trying to mimic his accent constantly.
2, 3.
Technically, as a representative of Melna, he could.
He is not
Get-
a representative of Mela.
He's one of Melna's great.
No, he's not. Vessel is.
Yes, Vessel. That's saying.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's talking about me.
I thought he was talking about it. Or more.
No, Vessel.
But anyway, I
he
could.
could. He could just. Well, I'm thinking about this now. He could just ask to see the warlords because of him being a representative of Melna.
Different type of warlord.
Yeah, but you know, same kind of power. Melna's powerful.
No, this is very different. They don't recognize the authority of Elna. They're heretics.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna work on the spork. The spear spork, the speork.
Start working. So, with the day awaken and a invite to come see the warlord, what do you guys want to do?
Everyone, help me make the speork.
You can make the spear.
The great spork.
It
No.
needs to be jaded.
The
I have a
speork.
feeling
I'll
Spear
cast
spork.
I will cast enhance ability on him so
Okay.
he can help him to give him a bonus in his crafting.
Okay, you make the spork. You make the spear.
Yeah.
but guys.
Can Nutters enchant it too?
I'm invited to deal with
No, it's too legendary.
You should have asked others to make it to
We're giving-
begin with.
We're giving it to an NPC.
It's already too legendary. You can't enchant it.
Wait. Are you guys making armor?
Yes.
They made
We're
our more
making him the great
spork.
spork.
The great spork.
The great spork.
Spork.
Not spork. Spork.
all it is.
It's a
Bjork.
spear, fork,
Wait,
and
it-
spoon. Spork.
Wait, is
You're
it a great?
fucking
Wait, is it a great sword or a
It's a
spear?
Spork of Destiny.
It's a great spork.
It's a great spork.
What? Well, what
The
is it? Is
spear.
it a great sword or a spear?
It's a spear.
It's both.
It's both.
Both.
A spear. It's a both. It's a great sword mixed with a
Well,
spear.
if it was a spife, it'd be a great sword. But it's a spork, so it's more akin to a glaive.
So it's a spear.
Yeah. Glaive.
Yeah,
but
it's a spear. that
It's a
looks
great
like spork.
spork.
It's a great spork.
I
I
think
guess
it's
it could
no.
kind
It's
of resemble a trident potentially.
Yes, it's trident. You hear again another knock at the doors.
And a shovel.
Yes.
It has been 5 minutes.
it's just it's just a really long shovel with spike ends.
Hello?
Yep.
It's a very long shovel with a forked end.
A very long shovel with spiky ends.
So you hear again a knock on the doors.
I
5 more minutes.
Okay,
That was not 5 minutes. That was like 5 seconds.
it was 5
I-
minutes. We dilated.
I peek out of the door. Hello?
Hello, the warlord is ready to see you.
Nutter steps forward and says, "Well, I apologize for any inconvenience that we may be causing you, but we assumed that there would be a time for us to acclimate to the city before seeing the warlord. To, see the sights and look around a little bit."
I am at strict juncture to bring you to the warlord to welcome you to the town.
then it seems like we don't get a choice here.
We are more than happy to let you go sightseeing after. We just prefer to acclimate our criminals.
Give us a second. I close the door. Crap.
Hey guys,
Mm-hmm.
What if he thinks we already did the acclamation?
Now you're thinking with gasoline, and it's
I-
on fire.
I am a bard. I have my ways.
Well, I could always just cast Alter Memory on the guy and make him think that he already took us there and brought us back.
Well, that's what I was gonna do, but I guess you could do it too.
Yeah, I could do it at a really high save. I don't know what your spell save is, but mine would be a 24 DC that he'd have to make.
Uh-huh.
Imagine having a 24 spell DC.
I have a question for you, Nutters.
Yeah.
You have the ability to modify memory, yes?
Yes.
Do you have the ability to prevent that? Such
You mean-
as making a pendant that makes one's memory
Immutable?
unmodifiable. Yes.
I point at my ring. Does that answer your question?
All right.
How many can you make?
The problem is that's one magic item you cannot make. You need an Illithid's brain for that.
That what?
That's one item you can't make right now, because you need an Illithid's brain for it.
Mm.
You can make it. I'm not saying you can't make it, I'm just saying you don't have an Illithid brain.
Right,
We
right,
need
right,
to-
right.
Components.
We were just in the astral plane. Why didn't we pick one up there?
Do you really want to go back there?
To find a lithid in the astral plane.
Right.
Eh.
You do know
And
then-
most
and then kill
Illithids in the astral plane are with the Elder Brain, right?
It would be a bad idea.
It
It would be
talk-
easier for us to journey into
I
the
think
Underdark and find them. Honestly. And even that's a death sentence. Even at our high level.
Not as much. Underdark's not as high as a level place. It's
You know what we could do though is possibly maybe find a magic shop in town that might be able to facilitate it.
You hear through the door, yes, that is something we have here.
You hear?
Alright, let's go to the magic shop.
Please.
Go.
I truly need to acclimate you first.
I was gonna say we can't go anywhere until they do things. So
We need to get a conception of your activity here. We need to introduce you to our active warlord so that they may decide of what we do with, pardon worse language, but a criminal scum.
I mean, technically, we're not criminals. We haven't.
See, that's why y'all should have let me take the lead when we came to the gate.
As he clears his throat and he pulls out a group of papers, the murdering and regicide of the king of Detabon, the
We were framed for
death of... Can you prove this?
No, but we were framed for that.
Then, until proven, you're guilty.
Let me see that.
The death... No.
Vessel
the
opens
death
the
of
door
King-
and
He's holding
puts a hand up for the paper.
1 second. The death of
Wait,
King
you
Detabon...
guys were. Wait, you guys did what?
The
Like I said,
regicide
we
of
were
King
framed.
Detabon, the murdering and evisceration of the warlord of eroticism, the death
What?
of one child Penelope, warlord of games, and
Okay,
most
that was not one.
recently the death and cause of no longer of life, the warlord of cures and the warlord of cures, Foon.
Okay. To
Do
be
they
honest,
miss the killing of the fairy guy?
I'll point out, Nutters points out that all of those were under a mutual contract in a duel or arena fight,
It says
and that none of those were criminal acts, that they were all
Vessel's gonna
on
you
both
have
parties.
you have murdered
accepted.
4 high figurehead people of our Fae Society. Your
In
approvals.
in a legal tournament or duel.
In no way is murder legal.
They call it murder because it's not legal.
But it is legal because of
It is
the right of duel.
Then it's not murder. Then it's
You
just
murdered
killing.
it.
How
You-
many warlords have you guys have what?
He
All but
literally
this
helped
one?
us kill the
the
last one.
current
You-
living
I-
warlord
I-
is the warlord of the Topaz Mountains, others in the Grand
So-
Warlord Barley of War.
So let me get this straight.
I look at Rob like, you helped us kill one.
So let me get this straight then. You want to take the people that are accused of killing all of the other warlords
Yes,
directly to go see the only one left?
yes. Is
Okay, you see the
this-
problem here, right?
Is
You
this
see
a
the problem
very
here.
hard thing to comprehend? It is merely a job I have to do.
Okay, but you see the problem here, right?
I cannot say I do.
Why
What
would you
would- what
escort
would your-
someone
what would-
who has a reputation for killing warlords
Why would
to
you
a warlord?
Why would we take a group with a reputation of killing the warlords to a warlord?
Does
Uh,
this mean
Correct.
that you want your warlord dead?
Any of
Just think
Are
about
you saying
that.
you wish to kill our warlord?
No, we did not say
No,
that. It just
but
sounds
yeah,
like
what
you
I'm
do.
saying is, yes, it sounds like you do because you're
I'm
accusing
gonna-
us of
as the guy
I
and
am
be
not
like,
accusing-
genocide on warlord.
I am
Ed,
not
that's what-
accusing you of anything. I am factually stating right here on your bounty posters.
You're accusing us of a crime.
Because
I
you
said
have
is not a
committed
crime.
crime.
I'm going to let me see those papers.
Sure.
I did not
He hands you nutters. Its current bounty is 60, 70, 71,000 gold. Or gold. Yeah, 71,000 gold. Or platinum. 71,000 platinum.
Because Vessel more or less wants to see these charges because there is certain ones that he shouldn't have.
For Vessel? Vessel, yours is...
And there's the fact that nobody should remember Vessel except for when they're in his presence.
Yeah. Vessel, yours is Regicide, Warlord of Eroticism, Regicide, Warlord Penelope, and Regicide, Warlord Foon.
Is there one for Rob?
Yes,
No, there is not one for Rob.
There should
is
be.
there-
there
Yes,
should be. He was with us with the fucking warlord.
There is not one for Rob.
Vessel's gonna eat the paper.
Please do not eat. It is not okay. It is not only one I have, but
It's noteworthy that Vessel he chews it up, but you see just falls through his ribcage and falls to the floor crumpled up.
Don't worry about this one. He eats everything.
He picks it up.
it's 50 gold for paper. Don't be eating that stuff.
This one eats everything.
We have a bounty and technically a arrest warrant for members one Vessel TK, one Axel Nutters Gilgamesh, Jerome, and one Arip.
Reap.
And
Who's that?
recently a new one for one named Tupa.
Oh,
I'm
so
going
I
to
don't-
I'm going using my persuasion. I'm going to tell him again. Look, man, we're not trying to refuse of seeing the warlord, and we're in the town, and we're not going to cause any problems. But we're still we are very tired from our travels, and we would really like to just relax a little bit more before being thrown into a stressful situation.
Hijack.
We are not refusing to see your warlord. We're just asking for a little more time.
We'd like to get to know the town first.
I cannot allow this
Specifically the
because I
magic
do not.
shop.
We cannot allow this because we do not know currently what your biding in the town is and what the warlord wants to be done with you.
Would you
So again,
allow-
I say,
I hold out my merchant's tag and say that these adventurers are my bodyguards.
you have murdered
Take care of me.
multiple people and multiple warlords and high figureheads of society. We cannot simply let that walk
I
by.
turn to the guard and say, "Please, help me. Get me away
Well-
from these people. I'd be happy to get I'd be happy to see the warlord,
Fu-
please.
you guys watch as Rob disappears. Anywho,
Sir,
Did you know he can help us kill Foon? I'm just going to point that out.
by any chance, have you seen one by the name of Gitzner around?
I do not know many names. Maybe the warlord knows where this Gitzner is. The warlord seemingly knows lots of people here.
Hijack, I left a
It
message.
is their job. They have large book of names of people in here, which is mostly another reason why we need you to check in with the warlord. It's not only because you're criminal, but it is also because you are criminal scum.
Very well. Where is she located?
Is it warlord?
Well, looks
Yes.
like all we can do is go see Laurel.
Thank you.
Hijack, I left a thingy.
If you're not going to see why
She's
this is
somewhere.
a bad idea, then I'm not going to stop you.
She's around.
She's around.
If you're not going to see it, okay.
I am not much.
You realize what's going to happen if they try to arrest us or stop us, right?
You will go peacefully and you will be tried in court.
If that's what you think. Okay, let's go.
As you are all led in a single file line towards this large mayoral building that sits probably at the highest point of the town, and you watch as the crowd separates around you and they're looking like, oh, those are the criminals, and they're muttering about you. And you see tons of people are holding your bounty posters, and you see
Vessel's gonna start muttering in response. Heretics!
you see
Heretics!
You see
heretics."
you watch as out jumps from this crowd a hooded figure who takes a crossbow and he shoots at who's in the front of the group.
Probably me, considering I
Not
decided
you,
to
Rob.
go first.
Rob, you're gone.
Okay. Okay.
You've been
I am.
targeted.
Vessel could be in front just because.
Or just roll a random person.
I would probably be sitting on the king's shoulder.
So there are 8 people. Who's person number 2?
If Nutters is on my
Number
shoulder, I
three
probably
is Bertle.
You know,
Bertle.
I kind of,
Tupa, are you
I kind
here?
of treat Nutters as the kind of the lead.
I think he's still not here.
Okay.
I
I am here.
Okay.
No, I've been
He's
here the
here.
whole time.
Okay, Tupa,
I
you
have
watch
not
as
left.
you watch as this hooded figure jumps out of the crowd and shoots at you with a crossbow. You
Okay.
you step out of
Can't
the way
react
of
to
it.
that
Shh! And he says, "Shit!" And you watch as he starts going to load another bolt.
Dude, you really don't want to do this.
And you watch
he's
you
hooded,
watch
you
as
said?
a large half orc figure steps out of the crowd carrying a large hammer. And he says, "I don't think you're the one that wants to do this, and we're collecting that there bounty on your head."
They're talking to all of us.
They're talking,
Oh, wait.
yeah, all of you. You all have huge fucking bounties.
How about we
I
settle this with an
don't
arm
know.
wrestling competition? I'll take 4 of you on
No,
one.
no,
This
no,
is
no.
in the astral plane.
Nutters
Can I take a step behind
literally
someone
say,
and cast
can't
Gust
people
to
just-
gust off his hood?
Not try to kill me.
Nutters is gonna look at the guy leading us and
Tupa,
say,
as
if
you
you
gust
can't
off his
offer a-
hood, you see there is a second, smaller hood.
It's
Nutters
a
will
cantrip,
the guy
buddy.
leading us. If he can't offer a safe passage to see the warlord, then that's not going to be a good thing for the streets of this town.
I see your point. Excuse me, fine adventuring folk. I need to take this group to the warlord. They are a free game of your bounty collecting after, but until then, I am going to have to kindly ask you cease and desist. You watch as the half-orc figure and the hooded one are like shit we do that. No, we're taking these people out right now. I'm very sorry. I did warn them.
I'm going to use my draconic presence on them. I believe I have that.
He looks at you. He says, "I'm very sorry. I'm not the one for confrontation. Please move." They don't move. Very well. He twists his hand, and you watch as both of their neck turn 360 degrees. Carry on.
Okay. 360 degrees.
That's a neat trick.
So they're dead.
Yeah.
What the heck?
What do you freaking think? Their heads just went like a. They just turned their heads like an owl.
Are we going? No.
I
You're
guess.
the one saying that you wanted safe travels. I'm granting you safe travels.
Thank you. I guess.
All right, let's go.
I mean, you did not need to kill him, but
To the
whatever.
magic shop. He
They
whispers
said
to
that
everybody.
they said they were not moving, so I warned them, and they do not want to listen
Well,
to them.
he set an example. I don't think anybody else is going to try anything.
True.
Not at least until we're out of sight of these.
I've got a
couple
plan.
fools.
I've got a plan.
I
Oh
don't think
dear.
it's the moment to be trying.
Are we all doomed?
But everybody is going to have to make an agreement.
That's typically how plans are supposed
You
to
find
work.
yourselves
Yeah.
now walked undisturbed towards
The agreement everybody has going to have to make is that nobody's going to start any conflicts or fights.
You're talking to the person who's literally named the conflict.
Yes, don't start him. Don't turn him on.
If it is your wish to kill the warlord, I will not stop you. Currently, this is my only task, and until I have secondary task, this is the only one that I manage.
You're fine. I understand. The slave must do as his master bids.
I am no slave.
I think he gets paid to do his job.
I am no slave. I am as any other person of this community.
You know, it's understandable. You get paid to do something. You're doing your job. Whatever.
Even if it means that the world will not survive.
That is debatable term. The world will survive.
Have you not seen the convergences?
I have seen the convergence, yes. I know of our great warlord Barley going to lead.
You realize that
She is going to lead. She's going to lead our world into a better future.
of nothing. You
not
realize
anymore.
that her idea of a better
Literally
future is
brought
nothing.
into
Her
reality
better
because
idea.
of what happened.
Clearly, your better idea of her better idea is truly misguided. She is bringing everything into one little beautiful little picnic basket, so slowly it can be taken out and laid down nicely on the meadow of flowers. So you have lovely brunch, you know.
If I might interject,
Hmm.
as someone who's literally brought into this reality, literally because of what Barley does and how it ruins all of reality, I can attest that it's not good for anyone.
Yeah,
At
I can tell you that the reason why we're here is because we were sent by the gods.
Well, maybe it would go smoother and not have so much casualties. The only casualty I see currently is the death that is following in your trail.
What about all the people that just ceased to exist?
No
Those
one
are also deaths.
No one has ceased to exist.
Plenty of people
You
have.
would
just
not
you
know.
wouldn't know about it.
Then
I
how
kinda
would you know
realize
about this
that
exact
you
same
were
thing?
all that your city,
Because I don't
Look,
exist.
if some pieces
your
of
city
I
and
no
this
longer
little
remember
chunk of
anyone.
Feywild is literally all that's left. Everywhere, in all of the multiverse, and all of the dimensions, and all the realms. This is it.
Well, then that means
This is
she
the last
sincere.
island of reality, and it's gonna crumble. It's gonna fall
What are you
apart.
talking about? Climate change isn't real.
Then what you're saying is that even despite your actions of murdering multiple high figurehead figures, Barley is still doing a very good job and she's getting done.
Of destroying all of reality, including
No,
you.
she's not destroying reality. What are you not getting of this?
Seeing it firsthand.
She's bringing everything into a honey basket. It's everything and will be in one place, and if everything is in one place, then
That's not how it works.
You know, I like how you're using the honey basket thing because it's going to be a hive mind.
that too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can we just even get to it?
I love that analogy. I love that analogy. I'm going to admit that. I love that analogy.
I get a
Beehive,
feeling
a
we're not
beehive
gonna
would
make
make more sense, but still, I love it.
Yeah. Mindless
I have a
drone.
feeling
Yeah,
we're not gonna
sounds
make
sounds
him
wonderful.
But think of a world where no one would starve to death. Infant mortality rate is 0. People are not killing
because
any
of
other. You don't have anyone to dream for world domination. No.
Because nobody has free thought.
you...
Nobody has a personality. Nobody has the
Life
ability
is
to
worth
think for
living.
themselves except the
If you
person
just
in
follow
charge.
along.
And how can you ever guarantee that the person in charge is right in their mind to tell you how to think?
By
You wouldn't
picking-
know if they were or were not because you're being told how to think anyway.
By picking a creature whose mind is resolved and is absolute.
That's not how it where hive minds work.
Well,
Have you not ever seen the ant colony?
I have, and they all work under the
They
Great
all
Queen
they all
Ant.
do what the queen tells them to do mindlessly.
Mindless is a relative term. Have you not heard of the tale of the Gambrigate? Ant colony of which is comprised of all queens. And when one queen is too distraught to survive, they pick a new queen, the best suited one, to take over. But I'm not saying this will happen because Barley is a mortal figure, and even with your homicidal tendencies, you will not kill her.
I mean, we have homicidal tendencies. You have been dead already.
I doubt that's fact. I do not think you could kill me because I am guiding you.
Let's not pick fights.
That's- Not how that works, but okay.
Well, it's how
Let's
it's
just-
currently working. No, I have not
let's-
died, no.
Let's just get to the place, please.
Let's just.
Again, I don't think that's how that works, but okay.
Everything
Whatever.
would be going so much smoother, adventurers, if you only let Barley do what she wanted. It's not hard to do, just sit down.
Fortunately, we
Relax.
can't allow it.
Yeah, we choose to not be brainwashed. Thank you.
Well, what she did to my
So do what
she
you're
did-
supposed to do, and take us to your to the person that is controlling your mind.
And also, that's
I do not
literally
have
the
no
reason
body
why I
controlling my
exist, is to stop the conversion.
Not yet.
Literally, I was put into the timeline.
By
For
what?
this reason.
One of your false gods who reached retribution because multiple placities through the universe mean more followers and more
She's
followers.
literally-
Hold on! Speaking I am! More followers scattered throughout the universe means God have more power. The more people and followers of a God, the stronger they is. Maybe they are not following or taking this path because the betterment of future, but betterment of self. Have you thinking this?
I'm thinking that you're running your mouth instead of doing your duty, what you were told to do.
I am
That's
walking. You are
the
asking
Warlord.
questions. My leg can only move so fast at striding pace.
Walk
That's
faster.
exactly.
Well, then
Exactly.
we may lose you. You have very tiny legs.
Fine.
By the way, I'm doing this purposely to make it clear that he is a slave and doing what he's told to do via antagonizing him because he can't do nothing to us because he would be executed for not performing what he was told to do.
Right.
You don't know that.
You don't know.
Oh yes, I do.
You don't know.
Remember,
Okay.
I proved it earlier with my first statement.
Well, I hope
When I
to.
told him to make way for us or we would do it ourselves, and he took those guys out
Well,
because I threatened.
I'm just gonna, as the we walk, I'm just
I
gonna
do
spinning
simply
tail.
want to say that I can admit to someone being wrong. So I am happily to admit to you being wrong, and we can go about our day. Now, please enjoy yourself with our warlord as he opens the door to the mansion.
I am going to need to head out.
We'll be ending here in a second.
I'll watch what happens at the end of the stream. Bye
Adios.
bye.
As you venture in, you see a lot of figures running around with all different types of foods. It looks like almost like a glutton lives here, running about, just frantically. And you hear in the back, "More! More! Bring me more!"
Once upon a time, this may have been heaven for me.
Doo-doo-rar.
Rar.
Oh dear.
God damn it, Mega.
What did it
Oh
make
yes,
us do?
Mega put in inappropriate music
Yep.
into the playlist.
Mega, what have I said multiple times of not putting shit in the bot music?
For copyright music.
Mega seems to forget that this goes on YouTube all the time.
Mega is trying to get the stream demonetized.
That is
But
incorrect.
by the way, as we
that
come in,
song is actually not. That song is
I know,
actually
but
not
it breaks
copyrighted.
it breaks the mood.
My immersion, mommy. You can't do this.
If I have to take
immersion.
time to go out to stop it, like silence even works, but if I have to go out of the way to stop something, that breaks my flow. Please don't
Don't break the flow.
break the flow.
You've ruined my groove.
Yeah, as we go into the room with the warlord, I'm gonna look over the guy that escorted us in to make sure to thank him loudly for all the information that he had provided for us on the plans, the future plans of the warlord.
Crap.
You're
Besides,
welcome.
considering that I was
And Rob,
currently
you're
in
here.
the room. Yeah, I
Uh-oh.
was going to say, considering I was already in the room with the warlord, I was figuring that me and the warlord were singing that little ditty.
No.
So technically,
You
I would
two
not be
are-
breaking immersion.
Yeah, you two are feasting. You guys see
Yeah.
Rob at the table eating away, and you see that there is a sort of booth with this sort of silk overlining that covers the warlord. You watch as the person dips their head in, and you hear,
Well, well, well! Group of lowly criminals coming here to me right now, the warlord! Yeah! I will deal with this criminal scum people!
and you watch as out walking on the table is a small goblin girl.
Is it what?
A goblin girl.
Oh.
I, the warlord of this place, I definitely know, am here
Why
to
is-
judge you.
Why does Barley have a nasty habit of making children warlords?
Hey, I'm not a kid, I'm older than you fort!
I
It's
turn over to
so- Who are you?
DK and I just simply say, she's older than everyone but I.
But Nutters, technically Nutters is chronologically hundreds of years old.
She is
Not
infinitely
Or
old.
his temple.
Because of the whole timey-wimey thing.
And she has like rice and curry on her face. She's like,
I'm going to judge you now!
Vessel says, age is just a number.
and
Hi,
jail
Jeff,
is just a room.
Exactly.
I recognize.
Yeah, it's her.
Okay. Yeah, Nutters, you are nowhere near her age. She is as old as I.
Now, everyone, sit down and I will do the judging after I eat. I'm really hungry. You guys hungry?
You watch as a bunch of chairs scoot out.
Question, is that your sister?
It is.
I had a feeling.
Your sister's a warlord?
She is now.
If that was the task given to her by the one, then that is what her role is currently.
Huh. Neat.
We
Birdie butt?
It looks at you.
Wait a
they
minute,
look
we-
at you, Jerome.
we can use her to our advantage.
No, we can't.
Aww.
We all should just leave and let the siblings duke it out.
That could also work.
Wait for mom to show up and tell them to play nice.
Wes, DMs.
Isn't the reason why we
There
couldn't?
ain't been a time.
Isn't the reason why we couldn't recruit the warlord?
So
is
your vessel lacks does it make a Z sound? Azel Nutter Dragon
Present.
Top Hat Two Pat
trombone.
Your name is just letters. That's lame. I'm gonna
Don't
call
forget
you
your
Alphabet. Okay, Alphabet.
Don't you even start.
What's wrong, Alphabet? You got a little
Alphabet
batty
doesn't
face on
like
your face.
nicknames.
What,
But you
Alpha-
could visibly see steam coming.
Well, Alphabet has a very, very, very yellow shirt. Coat. Do you wear that all the time? Like, do you clean that? That's gross, dude. You're gross. Alphabet's stinky.
He cleans it every day. It's
I know
kind of
you.
weird.
I know that's true. I know Jerome.
Just like urge to shoot rising.
And
point.
you're the what are you the vessel of? Like, it's just vessel. What's that mean?
You see, I'm a vessel who carries the vessel that is the vessel of the vessel.
And
What?
logic.
It's a vessel assumption.
I want you to repeat that exact same thing as you watch as they kind of snap as you... No, nothing. They kind of snap and nothing happens. Cool.
Hijack?
Yeah.
I cast a subtle message to Nutters and say,
we should actually.
You're all standing next to one another.
well, I'm trying to
Oh
do
wait,
it so
no,
I
that would have
can't
come now.
see
Never mind.
the
Yeah, we're not
message.
telepathically communicating no more. Sorry.
She
Well, I'm
takes a
using-
turkey leg off the table and
using
just
the
bites into it. And she chews with her mouth.
I'm using a message spell.
Right. You don't need
And I'm
to.
doing
You
it
can,
subtly.
you can use your sending stone.
So, am I like supposed to
Oh,
beat
yeah, I
you
have a
guys
sending
up
stone.
now?
I just use my sending stone
Not yet.
telepathically.
That comes later.
Past Nutters. Nutters,
Sure, okay, I
Can
can just
can I-
do it right now.
he is the most shootable one so far. I just want him to stop.
Her.
Hey,
Stop
Alphabet,
there.
catch!
TK, a half-eaten turkey leg hits your head.
Roll the hit though.
Thrill it to her, by the way.
It's a half-eaten turkey
Right.
leg.
Do I see this turkey being flown at my head?
She screams, "Alphabet, catch!" and she throws a turkey leg at you.
I turn towards it and I shoot it out of the air.
Whoa! Do it again! She throws the exact same turkey leg at you.
Firebolt this time.
TK, you realize that your gun is in your holster.
Oh, wait, what?
Almost as if you didn't just pull it out to shoot it.
I try and quick draw it again.
goes, "Hit."
Right into your face.
Ooh, didn't do it again.
I
Nutters,
expected him to do a handgun.
can I shoot him? Can I shoot her now? Because
Don't
I
think that
have
would work.
no remorse right now.
Don't think that would work. I don't think. In my
Ew.
view, so everybody
Who
knows.
put
the only
salad
person
on
that
this
can hear
table?
this is
Whoever
Thrill.
put the salad on this table, I want the fire. That's gross. Ew.
Yuck,
It's-
rabbit
we're-
food.
We're not gonna handle
Rabbit
this
food.
with physical
Wait,
force.
that one's a rabbit. Bring the salad to the rabbit.
I don't think physical force is gonna handle this. Do I need to roll for Arcana? I just saw what happened, right?
Yeah.
I would know that she just used some kind of either a hex or time magic.
Yeah, she used time magic.
She used time magic.
That's
We
what I'm
already
thinking
should
too.
assume she used time
Oh.
magic, considering her relation to Jerome.
Right. Yeah, right. That's
As
what
she
I'm saying.
hops up off the table and she strides up to TK.
Can I pet your hamster?
My Phoenix? No!
No, she's looking at Nutters, who's on your shoulder.
He's not a hamster. At all.
What is he? Is he a is that a guinea pig?
Yes.
No.
It's adorable, and he loves pets. Go ahead.
It's a snack.
By the way, I
Do not touch him.
apparently my mic was muted, but I said who said
Show Nutters a bit more respect.
whoever said the
Oh
salad
wait,
was
Nutters
rabbit
is like
food.
an actual. Oh, I thought it was weird that a group pet had a bounty. That's weird. You're weird. You're silly.
Nutters looks at her and says, yeah, that is weird. Move that bounty. That way, no damage gets caused in the town while we're here, because that would be really horrible if people started trying to attack us and we had to defend ourselves. It could cause a lot of
Can't
damage.
do that. Barley issues the bounties. I don't do that one.
Yeah, but you're the warlord here. What you say goes, and I poke at the guy that brought us in. Isn't that right? That the warlord, what she says goes here. Isn't that right? That's what you told us.
Well, I am also the warlord.
Wait, what?
You were also the warlord.
I am also the warlord. They are also the warlord. Everyone here is the warlord.
Oh, so it's like Negan.
This is just current warlord in seat.
I'm just gonna point at a random servant who's been carrying around and say,
Alright,
"Is
well,
that-
it
are they
doesn't
the
matter
warlord
then.
too?"
Then it
is the
doesn't.
warlord.
Then that means that you do have the power. If you are the warlord, then he said the warlord was the one that issues that. That means you're the one that can unissue that. And of course, as a warlord, you've got to protect your city, right?
I mean, I guess I'm just in here for like a little bit this week, maybe. I don't know.
This
But
sounds like it might be.
honestly,
It's,
it's-
Right, well,
it's
wouldn't that be
barley.
horrible if in your week that you were here that, like, the entire city got destroyed?
That won't happen.
Well, it might. If people
question.
start attacking us in the streets, that could cause a lot of damage.
I have a question for
We're
you.
not gonna just let people attack us.
That'll
If
probably
people
be
do
fine.
attack me, I
We
will
have
spells
like
and stuff.
the best. Like you would be so like this place didn't look like this yesterday. They put me in the seat and I asked for the place to look different and in like the afternoon they did. We have
My boots is here.
gosh, the architecture's here.
Wait, you just became the warlord yesterday?
Yeah. Crazy, right?
Can I become the warlord too?
Sure. Can I do
Wait,
that?
what?
Can I do that?
I don't think that's how that works.
The butler kind of shrugs in. I do not see why not.
Cool, you're a warlord now.
Hold up. These guys are kind of lame. I don't think you'd like them to be warlords. You should pick fun people to be warlords.
I
Like
don't
me.
know.
Exactly.
He's a giant skeleton.
What would be cooler than a squirrel warlord?
Well, a squirrel
Well,
warlord who wasn't trying to
nice
trick me
fight
multiple
on.
times to kitch out of his bounty. Because I can't do that, man. That's not cool, bro.
Well, you see, I want to point out something. The problem is you've got a bunch of criminals.
Oh
In your
shit,
city,
you guys
right?
are I'm sorry, I
You
can't
see,
make you a
if you remove the
warlord, you're a
bounty-
criminal.
Well, you see,
Criminals
if
do
you remove
technique
the
power.
bounties on us, then suddenly your problem's solved.
I
There's no
can't
more
do
criminals
that.
in the city.
I can't do that, man.
It's the easiest solution.
I can't do that, man. And I can't
But
make
you
you a
can.
warlord. No, I can't, man. That's not what I do.
He said you could.
Of the good we've actually
I
done.
did
in
not
our
say
chat.
that. I just said the warlord.
You said that the warlord had final say, and what the warlord said goes.
It's,
Jerky raises
Quickly
his
said
hand and
that
says,
before we
I'm
came.
not a criminal. You can make me a warlord.
Hey, boyos!
That everything was up to the warlord.
this is true.
Hey, boyos!
But
You
they-
said everything was up to the warlord.
Are you saying you have a problem, squirrel?
No,
You are
I'm
being
just saying-
very rude right now. Ever since I took you from your realm chambers to now, you have been nothing but agonizing. What's your
Hey,
tone?
boyos!
You're in the
Check
place
it out!
of
I'm a
nobility.
warlord!
Hell
You
yeah,
did
he is.
say it. You did say that. You
I
did say
said
everything
that the
was up to the
final
warlord.
say is to the warlord. And if
The
the
final
warlord
say.
says that they cannot relieve your bounty, that only Barley can relieve your bounty, respect that.
Can you complain to Barley?
We can send in a complaint note, yes.
Then let's do that. I'll even write it up for you.
Very well.
4 times.
Hey, boyos! Check it out! I'm a warlord!
Hell yeah, he is. Yo, that dude can
Oh.
eat.
Does this mean we gotta kill Rob too now?
Yes.
Yes.
I'll be blind.
You see, the problem with Top Hat Mountain is no one actually knows who the warlord is. So we all assume everyone is the warlord, and we change out in shifts, and we go about our day.
Well,
Sounds
what-
kind of like you're
figure out-
recommending
Look,
genocide.
Look, you claim that I'm trying to get out of a bounty, but
But you
I'll
are.
be honest with you,
You are.
I don't care about your bounty.
Then
but what I do
why
care
you
about-
so much
But
about
what I
getting
do
out of it?
care about is the lives of innocent people getting caught in the crossfire of a bunch of people trying to attack us blindly everywhere we go for
Well, then
a
this
small
is
amount of money.
this is your own fault, no, for collecting such large bounty.
We weren't trying to collect the bounty.
You
We don't
do
want
not.
the bounty.
Well, what do you expect happens when you commit regicide in multiple figures?
I'm just saying if y'all don't want to make sure that innocent people aren't dying in your town, that's up to you.
Then you
That
should
doesn't
just
make me
roll
rude.
over and die.
Hey, guard guy.
I don't even.
Not
I'm not
gonna
even
happen.
sure if that's possible for me.
Hey, guard
Like
guy.
literally.
Hmm.
If you're gonna place them under arrest,
I'm not going to do that. The warlord does not. If I had personal say with how you've been acting with me, I would say yes. Put you in slammer. Give you to
Okay.
justice system.
if we do put them under arrest,
Well,
can I claim the bounty reward because I don't have a bounty and technically I brought them here?
Seriously?
Yes, that is probable. You could
Well,
collect
if it's
barley.
man.
If it's Barley's bounty, then you have to turn us into Barley.
This is true. You would have a direct link to Barley, and you would turn in the criminals, and she would personally watch them beheaded, and then yes. The bounty does want them dead. I do specify.
Ah. Well, that's going to take a little longer. I'll get back to you.
Is that the foot, whatever his name is?
We will wait.
Is that Lafoot, whatever his name is?
What?
Zipper Lafoot.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
that's
you
a
want?
foot.
The other one that said about the salad being rabbit food, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I slap him out of the air.
Flat hair. What do you mean?
You're a tiny fairy still.
I'm a full-grown man, sir.
Oh,
Because
that,
he's holding the sword. He has the sword.
Throw down.
that just makes it easier to hit then.
My
Slap
name
him in
is
the
for
Head slap.
your knowledge. My name is Steel.
Okay.
I'm Rob.
How are
We
you?
know who you are, Rob. It is a pleasure.
Zephyr Lafoot. I must tell you something. Whispers to you.
What?
He says, "You know my head's detachable, right? You can claim my head."
If you are
I thought-
wishing help on claiming bounties, I'm more than happy to help you. But I do warn you, there are many adventurers here who are brimming at opportunity to become next big adventurer for taking out the murderers of multiple warlords.
Oh, trust me, none of them have seen the giant space dog. I have.
You speak of giant space dog.
Giant space dog, yes.
I enjoy
Jackal.
dogs. I prefer cats, but I would love to hear about giant space dog.
Giant fluffy puppers, and he's so cute, and he might possibly also be the god of death. But that's besides the point.
Wait, Mike?
Honestly, Rob. Rob.
He carries a
prefers
big
pigs.
stick. That's how you know he's a real dog. He likes to play fetch.
He walks softly. Here's also, whenever he walks, the entire universe shifts to fill his footprint.
Well, I am going to go off to do different warlord duties, as every warlord has their own task to do, from running tavern to cooking food inside of shop
Ooh.
because they are chef.
Wait, so the
And he-
entire city is the warlord?
Every
Like,
every
this-
person here, every newborn baby is warlord. Yes.
I guess that's why they don't
Can
care.
Rob be a known shoveler?
Because everybody here is the warlord. None of them are innocent.
Everyone here is innocent. Just because one is warlord does not mean that they are doomed. to
They're
die.
all heretics. It's fine.
There just had to be an even
You
bigger...
are a follower of the Melna, right?
This warlord is a high.
I am the High Paladin of Melna. Yes.
We
Unity.
do actually
Unity. We are
have
fighting unity.
small impression of your church here.
Oh, you
It's
do?
Church of Melna, correct?
May I go visit?
I'm more than happy to lead you to our prospect of the Church of Melna, yes.
Let's go right now. I need to make sure they're not teaching any heresy.
Okay, he brings you to the Church of Melna. And there is a Church of Melna here.
Okay,
there
the
a
rest
church
of
in
you
Denver?
can. Yeah, the rest of you guys can continue whatever, wrapping up the session. Vessel's gonna be. I'm gonna be AFK. Vessel's inspecting this church.
It's up to code.
Yeah, Jack.
Yes, Rob.
I just
But head now.
subscribed using Prime, by the way.
Cool.
I just figured you'd want to know, so that way you could
Thank you.
do some sort of reward thing or say a thank you or whatever.
Well, thank you.
Word thing. Give me attention.
Give me attention.
I honestly don't care. I just figured that.
Well, thank you. Anywho.
I want to beat the giant flyman out of the sky.
Now give me a wish.
Now give me a... You get an in-game high five.
Hey, I'll take it.
Yeah.
Rob.
No,
high-fives
you're
the air
blessed.
For no reason.
You're blessed with the role of. You're blessed with being a warlord of awesome eating prowess.
Hey, Rob's a warlord.
You get the title of warlord. Means nothing, but you get it.
Means nothing here. You're the warlord of eating from the Top Hat Mountain.
So,
Way to go, champ.
what are we doing with these criminal scums, Warlord?
She looks at you, Rob.
Off with their heads, all of
Including you, you know.
You know, that's a good question.
How
Let's see how
about
well they sing first, and then we'll decide.
Yeah, sing for us. Sing, sing. I want to hear the music.
I'm staring daggers at Rob.
I pull out my my wind flute and start going to town.
Roll
That's
performance.
not singing.
I don't have to sing. I'm not.
Come
the
on,
prisoner.
bird butt,
It's a melody.
sing. Go.
She starts clapping at you, Jerome.
I walk over to her, put my hand on top of her head, ruffle her hair, and simply say, "No."
Damn. Okay.
Well, death sentence for him then.
I
Yes!
break into
To the
song.
brick.
I break into song. I rolled a 24.
Woohoo!
You get catcalled.
I start flying around the room and singing, I believe I can fly.
There is a rad-ass performance between Nutters and Zephyr Lafoot. People clap.
Ooh, a duet. I wasn't expecting that.
I think that calls for them not to be brought to the brick.
Hmm.
Well, you guys are still criminal butt people. I'm sorry, I gotta say it like that, but that's not cool, bro. You killed other warlords, and like I'm one of those now, and like
Well,
I
we
don't
haven't
wanna
tried to kill
die.
you. We haven't tried to kill you.
You thought about
We,
it.
we fought those other people in an actual contest where they agreed to fight us. They
Did they
wanted
win?
to fight us.
Did they win?
And well, we won, and we're being labeled
won.
criminals, even though that it was a duel. The warlords agreed to fight us.
I don't know. Why would a warlord want to fight anyone? I'm not agreeing to fight you.
And we're not trying to, and we haven't tried to fight you.
But still,
Yeah.
you gotta kill me.
Actually, I was.
Actually, they don't have to kill you.
No, we I don't think you're the one that we're here for.
No,
Who are you
she's
here
not.
for?
I don't know who they are, but I know what they can do.
Yeah, I've got an idea.
I'm listening.
Oh yeah, we're also looking for the Z word guy. That's on the
I
side.
believe that this entire town, and this is just a theory, but everyone in this town besides our party
Yeah.
is a hive mind.
Nope, that's
I
wrong.
don't feels like a hive mind, and he doesn't feels like
You're
a
close,
hive mind.
but you're actually wrong.
Well, it's the best way of describing it. I don't believe everybody's the same person, but it's
Nope.
like a hive mind. There
Sorry.
is one. There
You're
is
wrong.
one, and you're right.
Nope,
But I
sorry,
do
you're
believe
wrong.
that there is one person that is the one true warlord that's hiding in this mass of people all claiming to be the warlord.
You're getting closer.
Hiding. My guess would be somebody that people don't interact with a whole lot.
Oh, you're getting further.
Wait, if you know who's the warlord, tell us.
I don't. That's the thing. I know something about the warlord, but I don't know who the warlord is.
Maybe enlighten us.
But know something about this warlord?
Nope.
Nope. New warlord
Or-
since the last time she's been here?
Well, the warlord is never actually the same person. Everyone
What if-
here
what if-
is the warlord, Tupa.
What if the warlord is the city itself?
You know that the warlord of the Tall
Right.
Out Mountain is the Tupa, you've been living here, so now here's
Long
the
time.
question. Because Tupa, you know the dual naming system here. Every warlord has two names. Like Foon. Foon,
Yes.
warlord of curses and plague, is also Foon of blessing and cures.
Yes.
Every warlord has a double name. This wasn't revealed to the rest of the group, but you and Rob know this. This one is the warlord of tricks and lies, but is also the warlord of truth.
Those seem very counterintuitive.
We need to find
No, really.
Quick.
Truth and honesty.
Fudge a duck.
Oh my gosh, that sounds like an awesome idea. Yo, can we have a fudge-covered duck?
I have.
I second that. I second that.
Let's get to it. No, 4 of them.
Oh, I like that. I like the way you think.
Yeah.
Oh, no, wait. Let's take this up a notch. A fudging turducken.
What's a turducken?
Oh, you're gonna both love and hate
You've
it.
never heard of a turducken?
I have never heard of a turducken.
Inside it.
Rob goes over to her and whispers what a turducken is into
I just
the Goblin
explained
Girl's
what a
ear.
turducken is.
Wait a minute. Goblin girl.
Yeah,
But
her
she's
eyes
the
just wide.
Wow. 4 turduckens covered in fudge.
Oh, I was honestly thinking each one was going to be layered in fudge when they were stuffed into one another.
Well, obviously.
Sounds disgusting.
That, but 4 of them.
No, and the best way to eat it is whenever it's iced.
I look at Jerome.
You watch as like she's now processing, like you've gotten all this info in her head, and she's just thinking, and there's like it's just like a fucking
like the
crash
gif of-
report. It's just a crash report appears. It's just the cat, and she's thinking.
It's the gif of all the math symbols.
Yes.
4 of them with a cup of ice.
No, he means that they're all chilled, like the fudge is chilled.
4 of them, but give them cool glasses.
Ooh.
What are you all doing here again?
We have no idea.
We
On
were
vacation.
looking for the warlord.
I'm the
I
warlord.
jump up, pull out a pocket
I'm
watch.
also the warlord.
Oh yeah!
And she high fives
Places.
you.
five.
Did you yell change places? Everyone fucking shifts.
Everyone instantaneously teleports into a
places!
different chair.
Everyone grabs a new chair. She
I
sits
just
in-
lean back in my chair. I love the Feywild.
I wish there was another reality I could go to, but there literally isn't.
What about reality TV?
Well, there's literally no other realities. Currently at the stage of the convergence where there is no other wheres to go.
Why don't we just remove you from reality then?
I can do that.
You watch as she pulls out a
No,
she
no,
pulls out a fucking
no.
muscle. You watch as
I like existing.
TK, you watch as she pulls out of nowhere a very, 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 very futuristic looking gun. Like it's just out of your comprehension. Like, what the fuck is that? She pulls out a, what's the word?
Lightsaber.
No, it's a ray gun, kinda.
Stevie
A
remote.
phaser?
A
No.
railgun?
The noisy cricket?
You know, a railgun is close. There's like an actual,
oh.
there's an actual gun in D&D.
It's pew pew.
Ghost weapon?
Plasma pistol.
It's like an
Antimatter rifle.
antimatter rifle.
Haha!
Okay.
I like to play with guns in D&D.
She pulls out an antimatter rifle.
It was the biggest one I could think of.
It does look like a Fallout Gauze rifle.
I'd really much prefer not dying. Especially because the last time I actually died,
There is an anti-matter
I-
rifle in
I,
Fallout.
instead of dying, destroyed half
that
the
too.
entire arena on accident.
Yes.
I'd
Fallout.
rather
Better
avoid
cast
that.
Glove of invulnerability on us.
I
On me
look
and
at
Brooking.
At a rifle, and considering how short I've
Nutters,
been-
your globe of vulnerability does not cast, and you regain the spell slot.
Thrill, unfortunately, she would not kill you. She would just make you not exist.
Yeah.
I'd prefer
I-
that not to happen, so if you could please not.
Not you want to not?
I can
Well,
help you
I-
not. She
I-
points the rifle at you.
No. I want to exist.
Okay, you want to not.
Hold
No.
on. I need to
If you
double
want
check
to
this.
do-
Make sure this makes sense.
Just
I'm
make
not gonna
sure-
fall into some dumb trap.
Just say you want to do.
Nutter
I want to
slowly climbs down off. a
No,
tea
not
cake
that you want to
over.
live. That you want to do. Not not.
Oh yeah, not is a double negative, so
Say you want to do.
I want to do.
So you want to do not.
No.
No.
No!
Do.
I just want to do.
So you want to not do not.
You're. Oh my god, this is getting more confusing.
Anyway, the thing
Back
about
in the
the warlord
He
in
wants
this
you
area.
to. He wants you to put that gun away and not shoot anybody with it.
Anyway,
I
the
looked
thing about
at-
the
It's
warlord
not
in this
a
area.
gun. It's a rifle.
Then put away the rifle.
But
I
we're
don't want
still
anyone
trying
getting
to
hurt.
decide if you do not or not want me to shoot you. We're in a predicament here.
I do not want you to shoot me.
So you do not want me to shoot you.
I do not want you to shoot me.
So you do not.
I do not want you to shoot me.
I'm gonna find Armor and his brother.
Okay, I think that means like you don't want to not.
It depends on what not means in this case.
Well, I can make you not. I can make a not. I can knot a knot. I can make you not while knotting a knot.
It all depends on the context.
I just pull out a bunch of rope.
Nutters displays his ability of underwater left-handed basket weaving.
Oh my god.
Talent.
She claps.
Hi, Jack.
You know, we'll figure this out after the food.
Sounds
See,
good to
it's
me.
all about distractions.
Bring out the fudge turduckens.
Yeah!
Zephyr looks.
The fudge
Jack,
turducken.
let's-
With the sending stone, I telepathically tell Thor King. It's about distraction. This is a goblin.
Hi, Jack. I left you a message. Secret.
Get as much
secretly.
information as you can and then distract them.
I want to ask the goblin something.
Okay, what do you
Anyway.
want to ask the goblin?
I-
I don't know.
You know what? Here, let me. I've got a gift for
This is hurting my
for
head, man.
for the
By the way, you do see Eldra. She is carrying a platter with drinks.
Why?
She shrugs.
Nutter slams his staff down and casts feast, making a table of fudge covered turducken up here.
Who
Ow.
made her day, if not her year.
She starts chowing down.
And before we go
Anything,
further,
the thing to remember about
what are you doing?
He's eating.
Okay.
With your mouth all full, it's kind of hard to understand. I get you though. I get you. I love you. I get it. But I'm not sure they do.
Okay.
Okay.
Before we go further,
Yes.
I want to ask the goblin something. I said, I never got your name. Can I have your name?
No.
No, it's mine.
Dang it.
You're talking to West's sister. Keep that in mind.
Yes.
Listen. I was gonna see if she would trade for it back and give me the rifle.
I'm gonna look at the goblin and say, "So Shanda, the turducken."
What?
Well, you don't tell me your name. I'm just gonna make one up for you.
No,
Shanda, how do you like it?
Oh no, I'm Gitzner.
Oh, thank you for giving me your name, Gipster.
No, I'm not giving it to you. I'm just telling you it.
Oh.
It's my name. You can't have it. I know how you fake creatures are.
The very squints at the squirrel. That's my job.
Actually,
not-
I am a Feywild creature too. Can I not
You're a Feywild creature. You're not a fairy, though.
I am a specific embodiment of the Feywild.
Listen, bro. You're a tree trunk, not a fairy.
He's got you there.
But yeah, I'm Gitzner. Hi, everybody. This is my brother Jerome. He's a bird butt.
I'm a rope.
That's wrong.
How is a goblin and a bird person?
So tell us about this person that coordinated you. Who gave you your title this week? And what did you do before it?
Scout, you
That's a
questioned
good
me
question.
and her,
I
but not me
came
and
in
Sir.
here, started eating, sat down in the chair, and they
Well, I
called
never
me.
met them.
They asked what I wanted to do. I was like, what? And I was like, what do you mean what you wanted me to do? And they're like, well, you're the warlord. You're sitting in the
Wait.
chair, so.
Hang on, Wes. I have not seen your brother yet at all. The one that's
In any
always,
case,
the one that's like always wanting pain. I have
And-
not seen it.
And let me ask you, do you not find it odd? I mean, no, mind you, don't take this in any kind of threatening way, please. I'm asking a question.
He watches her
Isn't
very,
it odd?
with her
Isn't
very
it
jagged
odd?
teeth, she's gnawing on a bone.
I'm like, isn't it odd that they made you in
Oh.
charge just as we were coming here as the people that y'all think are trying to kill the warlords? Isn't it odd that they just suddenly made you the warlord when we started coming here?
Yeah.
Sounds like a setup to me.
Uh-huh. Patsy. Oh, guy. Scapegoat.
oh, no, they've been doing this for a while now, considering that no one knows who the warlord is.
Do people want to know who the warlord is?
Oh no, people know who the warlord is. They just don't know who the warlord is.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, they
but do
know what
people-
the warlord is. They just don't know who.
Right. Don't people want to know?
They do
Oh,
know,
people are
duh!
Who the warlord is.
Everyone knows
No
who the
one's asking how
warlord
the-
is, of course. It's everyone.
I'm the warlord.
I'm the warlord.
I go over to her and hold her in my arm. We're the warlords.
Yeah, we are!
But in all seriousness, though, the actual warlord, they're an unwilling shapeshifter.
Oh,
Huh.
so they could literally be anyone.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's like
That's what he's
really
been trying to tell
smart.
you the whole time.
Confusing.
Time to look at my
They're an
to see if
unwilling
I can text
shapeshifter.
things
They
like
don't
this.
even know who they are.
Wait, so they
They
literally
don't even know they're the
who they are.
warlord.
Hear me out. This is my solution. We nuke
How do
the
you not know who you are?
How do you
I
know
mean,
who
if you were
are?
to change shape against your will, how often would you forget who you are?
We just have to
You
nuke
have
the
probably a basic idea of your identity.
How do you know you are who you are? I mean, come on, Alphabet. Your name is letters.
Your name is literally 2 letters, and judging by your past
Turn
history,
at the
from
girl.
what I've
Stare
learned
back.
of you,
She is giving you the widest smile.
considering what we've learned of you, TK, are you very certain that you are even you? Considering there's like 38 other versions of you running about.
Wait. Are you saying there's like different ones of him for every letter? in the
Hey,
alphabet?
It is, oh my god, a long story.
Is there like an A, B, and a C, D, and an E, F, and a G, Y?
More like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Up to
That's boring! Numbers
is-
suck! I don't
They
like
do.
numbers. Listen,
I'm sorry
I have,
if my life
I
is
have
not-
this many fingers. If you do not have more than this many fingers worth of people, I'm sorry, bro. That's too many.
I look to the goblin person and I say we should make it.
So, in all fairness,
All
TK,
numbers
can
should
you
become
even claim
letters.
that you're you?
Please don't. I really don't need another existential crisis. I've had enough of those recently.
But yeah, considering that they're an unwilling shapeshifter, can you really blame them for not knowing who they are?
Need this right now?
She points at you, TK.
Yeah, for all we know, it could
I
be
have
you.
literally.
Hey, wait,
gone
what's his bounty?
other end of
Because
the multiverse
I
and
actually
back.
have one of
I
his
don't know.
corpses in the bag that I can turn in right now for it.
Yo, that's creepy.
Okay, so here's my suggestion. We
Well, I
kill-
do. We have a
Yeah.
corpse of
and if
TK
it
down in the
doesn't work
basement
out,
of
we
my
just
house.
one of his
Would
other
you
versions.
not bring that up?
97.
Well, it's worth what 70,000 platinum. That's a lot of money.
Bro, I'm sorry. That's like more than the
I-
fingers I have. I cannot count
I
that high.
am not going to
Nah.
let you sell my old body.
But yeah, literally anyone and everyone who's ever lived, will live, or is currently living in this town, the shape-shifting warlord is likely going to be one of those people.
So then the
Well-
only idea is just leave
Physically or
everyone
mentally?
alone.
Is it like a demon that possesses different bodies and becomes them and forgets, or is it an actual
Well, apparently
like
it's an actual
shape-shifting?
shapeshifter.
They're just shifting into random people. Wouldn't that mean that the people in town wouldn't recognize them and see them as a stranger?
Well, no one knows. Not
Well,
even they
it-
know.
Well, I think that the person that we would be looking for then would be somebody that nobody recognizes that isn't us.
But don't shifters have to turn into a creature they've seen?
Yeah, so wouldn't they then turn into a duplicate of one of the towns?
So we just
Yeah.
have to kill all the twins.
No!
Brother!
I can agree to that for once.
Hey, Jack, can I talk to
Senseless
Eldra?
bloodshed never gets us any.
Senseless bloodshed is literally all we've been doing.
It's been
Well,
very
we have-
sensible.
So you
It's
guys
not-
have been
I
killing
don't
all
think-
those people.
I don't
Well,
think brute force and like
We've been
killing
trying to
anything
find
is gonna
ways to
solve
get
that.
around it where we can.
And I don't think
Unfortunately,
it's
we haven't
gonna
found
solve it
any.
this time.
Did you cut a kid in two? That's gross.
It was pretty fucking.
We were
brutal, I have to
actively
admit.
conversing, trying to figure out a way to not kill, to get rid of their warlord power without killing them.
But you did.
And then a dude literally came out of nowhere and sliced them before we could come up with a plan.
Actually,
Nice.
that was
So-
your brother, did
Pretty
it?
cool.
We were kind of forced. It was not.
Wait,
our
you're
force.
saying Jerome cut a kid in half?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
You gotta remember, they're criminals. They could be lying.
Are you lying? Are they slandering your name, brother?
No, it was pretty cool. I gotta be honest.
I would promise on my honor that I'm being honest.
But how can you promise honor if your honor isn't honorary?
Honor among thieves.
I
Thief?
swear that I murdered that child.
If there's a trickster guy anywhere around here, it's probably me. I've just been
Also
trying to.
tried to
So
tried to
hijack, what
broker
do you
up.
think?
peaceful
like-
resolution to the situation with Thune when we were there.
I would like to talk to
Now, but I
Eldra.
attempted at the very least.
Foon was a fungus. He doesn't count.
I would like to talk to
Hijack, what do you
Eldra.
think?
I do too.
Mushroom Man!
They did.
He
It was
tried
really.
to not.
Mushroom Man! He was
I'm
like a
sorry.
big mushroom. How am I supposed to get the cool mushrooms now? Yeah, you're right. You guys should go into the jail cell places. You killed a mushroom man. That's not cool.
We didn't do it out of malice.
But you killed a mushroom man.
We tried
Um,
to do
Gitzer, it was out of
to
malice.
find a peaceful way of solving the problem.
And what's worse than that, they made a deal with somebody on how to do it.
Boy,
They took a pact for some reason.
that's like 3 levels of evil, dude.
We weren't
Not
trying.
You guys were working. You guys are okay. Okay, listen here. You guys went and killed. You killed a big, cool mushroom man who was helping people that were very sickly because you made a pact with a god. Are you a cult?
We're not a one. We're not a cult.
Are you a
Two,
union?
Maybe.
Yes.
No.
we're like a bunch of people who have been roped into the situation, pure happenstance,
We're
and
not a
we're
union because we don't have to
completely out of
pay.
our control.
It's
Under a
worse
god.
than
TK
that.
is the
It's
closest
worse
thing
than
to
that.
a human.
All working under a god, right? Like
One
a
of us
god
is in
got
a
you to
union.
this.
I think like half this party is working under different gods.
So you guys are like a union of cults.
One of us is in union.
Cults would kind of need more than one person.
Well, there's a
This is
bunch
apparently a
of...
traitor.
Duh.
What?
One of us is apparently a traitor.
And I'm not really a religious
If the squirrel is to
person
be
at
believed.
all. It's more like I was literally created, like forged by a god.
I
Imagine.
lean into the goblin and whisper in their ear. I think the squirrel's a communist. He keeps giving things away for free.
He's literally a shopkeep.
That doesn't abide by our capitalist society.
He literally runs a magic shop.
Uh-huh.
Yes,
Can I-
but your
Can I-
your communist ideas fall within the party.
It's funny how you're talking
and
about.
also says he's literally calling the most capitalist and wealthiest person probably in reality at this moment.
Also, he gave you a
communist.
sword.
Are you guys gonna fight each other now?
The most enterprising magic shop in the multiverse right now.
So
Awesome.
what I'm hearing is one person is profiting from a bunch of other people's hard work, and
It's
he's
a
on top.
pyramid scheme!
That's-
No,
That's,
I'm
that's
selling
either a
my
pyramid
art. What are you
scheme.
talking
That's either a
about?
pyramid scheme
This
or
is impossible.
communism.
I'm actually
You're the
selling magic
Joseph
items
Stalin
I
of
create.
communism.
I'm creating magic items and selling them. I also perform services of buying magic items from adventurers to resell.
Oh, so you're a stockbroker.
Basically, yeah.
That's even worse.
You bought his sword.
More like a pawn shop.
I didn't buy the sword.
Well,
The
I'll
sword
be
was
honest.
made.
I'll be honest with this. That's where we're gonna end it today.
The worst capitalists are real estate agents.
Ivan's still trying to talk to Eldra.
Fine. What do you want
Well,
to say
also,
to Eldra?
I'm procreating a nice chunk of reality that is protected from convergence.
Well, it seems like she's been
I
here
have
for a
lots for
while.
sale.
So Axel, you
Daughters?
walk up to Eldra.
You're not becoming a real estate agent. I'm not letting.
Don't stoop that low.
Stop.
Not
Stop
that
it.
low. Not that low. The true
That's low
BEG
even
of
for
this
you.
of the campaign. Real estate agent nutters.
No!
No!
That's gonna be
No!
that's gonna be campaign 2 is when everyone has to ride
Yes,
real
yes,
estate agent
campaign
nutters.
2.
Yes, take it over the
Campaign
entire
2.
multiverse.
War against the
Campaign.
real estate agents. Oh, anywho, Scout, you walk up to Eldra.
Why are you holding that plate?
I was asked to
By the goblin?
by one of the warlords.
The actual warlord or just someone with a title warlord?
Had a student Thai warlord.
Hat and suit and tie. Did he look very shifty? Like, literally shifty.
No, but he did pull a coin out from under my ear.
How long have you been in this town?
5 days?
I'm guessing you left during the whole mushroom thing?
I did.
So you know quite a bit of the town and the people around it, right?
I've gotten a bit of a sense, yes.
Do you know, like, any shifty-looking characters that you've seen recently?
Actually, I do.
Who
Fun
would it be?
fact, secretly under this town there's... And that's where we're gonna end it today.
Do I get to know?
No! Next week!
Do I get to know, though?
Next week. No.
Damn me.
No. Next week.
I
No,
get to know
but seriously, she says, there's a secret group of...
Of cults?
No, it's, revolutionaries.
Real
Communist.
estate agents.
People that are anti-establishment.
There are a bunch of
And-
revolutionaries who are
Anti-war,
against
I
this.
believe.
There's a bunch of revolutionaries secretly meeting, actually, sometime. I've snuck into the ranking, but the revolutionaries sometime soon are meeting, and they're for the finding of the one true warlord.
So they're trying to find the actual...
Plot
Yes.
twist. Their leader is the real warlord.
Dun dun dun!
Wow.
I was gonna say plot twist. Nutters happens to be the god they worship.
Plot twist, Nutters is the warlord. Roll initiative.
Plot twist.
No,
None
that
of the god they worship,
that
and
would
they are communists.
Well,
For real though, guys. This
We got
is-
Oimar back.
We got Oimar
Goodbye.
back. This is where we're gonna end it today.
Rob's a warlord.
Rob's a warlord. So as always, guys. Good night.